What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. And today, Carabao Cup action, people, as Arsenal play Brighton. Last 16 game at the Emirates Stadium. And listen, man, I'm hoping that we get through to the next round. It's a trophy. We haven't won a trophy for years. And we need to win a trophy, man. Let's be real. We're due a trophy. There's a big surprise in the Arsenal 11 tonight. We will discuss it further. Big up to everyone locked in. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate your support. And let's get into the show, people. I've just realised that I've actually spelt this guy's name wrong. And he's got two N's. So let me adjust his name. Hopefully by the end of the night, you all know who this guy is, because maybe we unearth a gem and it's a future star. But the least I can do is spell the guy's name right, people. So let me just edit that. Right. There we go. There we go. Right. Very interesting team selection, people. Will a star be born tonight, people? Will a star be born tonight? Big up to everyone locked in. Make sure you smash the likes up. Let's go through the Arsenal lineup, people. What am I doing here? What am I doing? I've wrote Mascara's name twice. Twice. Right, there we go. Always make sure you're prepared before you start, right? I should be experienced enough by now. Right, there we go. Spell check over. The Arsenal team, people. Lots of changes in goal. Kepa in goal. Ben White at right back, Lewis Skelly at left back, Mosquera and Piero Incapia at centre back. The whole back four and goalkeeper that we predicted yesterday on the preview. Kepa in goal, Ben White, Lewis Skelly, Mosquera, Incapia. The midfield, Mikel Merino, Christian Norgard, and Ethan Nwaneri. That is your midfield three, people. So Marino and Norgard in the midfield, double pivot. And Nwaneri plays in the 10. On the left-hand side, Eberici Eze, people. Eze plays on the left. On the right, Max Dowman, 15 years of age, Max Dowman. He's got school in the morning, school in the morning. In fact, it's half term. He hasn't got school in the morning. And up front, people, the big surprise, Andre Harriman Anus is on the bench. Who? You're all saying, who is that? Unless you watch the youth team. Guys, anybody in the chat that watches Arsenal under 23s, under 21s, let me know in the comments. I'm going to be real. I've heard of him. I've heard that he trains with the first team a lot, but I can't tell you nothing about details. You guys let me know. I don't know what's going on, right? So if you guys know, cool, let me know. I like that Hale End front four, because Eze did come through Hale End. Yeah? Nwaneri, Eze, Dowman, Harriman, Anus. Man like Andre, you know. Anybody who watches, tell me. Do you know much about him? That is very, very interesting. What I find really interesting here is, I mean, I genuinely don't know much about him, but when you go on, I'm trying to get some details now. I want to know, Livewire forward netted 18 goals in 37 games, including the winning goal against Fulham, and he scored against PSG. Formerly an attacking midfielder or winger, Andre, who is eligible to play for England or Nigeria, was moved into a striker role last season. His brother plays for Hull City. Yeah, I mean, I'll be real. I don't know much about him at all. People saying baby Osimhen. I'll show you a picture of him just so you kind of get an idea of at least what he looks like. This is him. I've seen him in a lot of the training videos. I didn't even know he was a striker. Andre Harriman Anus apparently has taken over from sort of Chido Obi as the young player who's scoring all the goals. Chido was obviously breaking records in the youth team. So, yeah, listen, guys, anybody that's watched him, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm excited for him, you know. I'm excited for him. Obviously, I hope it all works out for us. Yeah, Ty would definitely know about him. He goes to all them games. But listen, I'm excited. Young player, chance to make a name for himself. Think about all the young players over the years, your Rooneys, your Owens, your Rashfords, players people didn't know too much about. I'm pretty happy with the lineup. I mean, would I have played I was just about to say Osimhen. Would I have played Gyökeres? I think Gyökeres needs a little break. He's on the bench. Um, so yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But listen, good luck to Andre Harriman Anus. 17 years of age he is, people. Born in 2007. You know when you hear players and just people are born in those years, you know you're getting old because in 2007, I think I was going 2007. Yeah, I was in Malia or somewhere like that. This Donny was just being born. I was going on holiday in Malia, lads' holidays and that. But no, good luck to him. I tell you what, people, you know what I was thinking? It would look bad on Gyökeres if this guy comes in and balls out tonight. You know what I mean? Imagine this guy comes in and bags a couple goals and, you know what I mean? Gyökeres sitting there like, bloody hell, this guy's better than me. Seb said I started primary school 2007. Say Nada said I was in Winston Green prison. Hey, listen, life, we've all got different roads, to where we need to get to. So yeah, as long as you're behaving yourself now, then big up yourself. When Timberland was mashing up the charts with Nelly Furtado, yo, Timberland back in the day, ultimate producer, him and Pharrell and them, man. On the Arsenal bench, by the way, we've gone with a strong bench, just in terms of who has been left out. Has he given anyone the night off? Saliba and Martinelli obviously out the squad. Nah, he really hasn't. He's definitely put a backup plan there in case. Oh, bro, honestly, you know what? Somebody said it the other day, right? Before anybody starts saying, "Oh, your eyes are red. What you been doing?" Guys, it's half term, right? I'm looking after the kids, daddy duties and this, that, the other. Today I went swimming and my eyes are mash up again. Why do these things change as you're getting old, people? I swear, when I used to go swimming as a kid, I'm doing a front flip, I'm bombing into the water, I'm underwater the whole time, no effect. I went swimming today, I went under the water a few times. I came out, I'm like, yo, what's going on? My eyes are hurting, I need goggles. I said, Ross, I don't know what's changed, people. I don't know what's changed. But yeah, man, it is what it is, people. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm telling you, I might need goggles, but goggles, it ain't a look, man. I feel like, when you see someone with goggles on in the swimming bath, you're like, yo, relax yourself, man. Just, ain't the look, ain't the look. I got to deal with it, But yeah, real talk, that chlorine, man. Nowadays everything changes, don't it? You know what I mean? I swear they're putting different chlorine in the water, man. Yeah, half term, man. Every day they're like, I want to do this. I want to do that. You're like, yo, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. The most attacking chlorine in the world, guys. Mash up my eyes, guys. That was like half Jamaican, half Spanish. I don't know. The Arsenal bench, people. The Arsenal bench. David Raya. See, even that there for me. Does David? Am I making too much of this? But when a manager gives you the night off, but you've still got to go to the game. You've still got to do the warm up. You're still on the bench. You're still freezing. It's not really a night off. Give a few of those guys the night off. Go and chill, put your feet up, relax. David Raya, Gabriel, Timber, Saka, Trossard, Calafiori, Declan Rice, Victor Gyökeres, and Martin Zubimendi, people. So we are fully stacked on the bet. I know they're getting paid millions, bro, but it's still sometimes you need a rest. Sometimes you need a rest. But listen, I suppose they're there in case things go wrong. I'm sure Gyökeres will get a run out at some stage. To be honest, I was going to say I don't want Timber to play any part in this game. But as Ben White got 90 minutes in the locker at the moment, people saying David Raya had nothing to do for months anyway. Yeah, he's hardly had a shot on target. Listen, I just want to make it abundantly clear, and I want to know what you guys think in the comments as well. I really want Arsenal to win the Carabao Cup. I do. And a lot of people are saying isolation. It's not. It's the fourth priority out of the four. Champions League and Premier League, the top two, then the FA Cup, then the Carabao Cup in that order. But I think this club needs to win a trophy. I think going and winning the Carabao Cup in March would act as a massive springboard for us to go and win other trophies at the end of the season. Odegaard lifting silverware, players like Saliba and these guys, they've won nothing since being at Arsenal, unless you're going to include a Community Shield, which I don't consider a major trophy. I want to see Arsenal at Wembley. You know, FA Cup final 2020, no fans. So I want to go to Wembley and watch Arsenal. I'll probably do a watch along, to be honest. But I want the fan base to have that to celebrate. You know, big up to everyone. Great numbers already, man. 2,400 of you in the chat. Big up everyone on Twitch as well. Locked in, supporting the channel. Really appreciate your support, man. Hype up the video afterwards. Yeah, man, get the likes up, and hopefully we will be heading into the next round. Just to give you a bit of information, the draw is straight. Well, I don't know if it's straight after the game because there's 8 o'clock kickoffs, but my plan is to probably stay live for the draw. As long as we get through, by the way. If we lose, the stream gets locked off. We ain't doing no draw. But yeah, my plan is to probably stay live until the draw, and we'll see who we get in the next round, assuming we get through. Obviously, if we don't, lock off that. We ain't watching nothing. In terms of Brighton, people, the opposition, they've made changes as well. Stealing goal, Van Hecker, Simaz, Kostaulas, Poscagli, Kadioglu, Coppola, Gomez, Di Coipa, sorry, Baleba, and Jorginho Ruta. So let me have a look, by the way. Have they, can you please read? Your lateness is becoming an issue. Lateness is greatness, my friend. Welb's on the bench, Minter too. Yeah, I'm just trying to look. Big up Dens, by the way. I'm just trying to look at Brighton's team from the weekend, because to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know who Brighton started against Man United. I didn't watch all of that game anyway. So they've changed goalkeeper. Verbruggen was the goalkeeper. De Kuyper and Van Hecker, those two are playing. Dunk and Weifer have been dropped. He's on the bench. Dunk is on the bench. They played Ayari and Baleba in midfield. So Ayari's on the bench. Baleba's playing. Kadioglu is playing. Jorginho Ruta's playing. Minter's on the bench. Welbeck's on the bench. So they've probably changed about 7 players. So they're very much... I expect Arsenal to win this game. I got to be honest. If they've made 7 changes and we've made about 8 or 9 changes, but we're bringing in Ben White, 50 million. Mosquera, who's looked great. And Capira, who's going to cost 45 million. You know, Marino, Spanish international, Norgard, Brentford captain, Waneri, a young star, Eze, one of our top attacking players, Max Dowman, a young star, and the young boy Harriman Anu. So I think we have got a stronger team on the pitch than they have. So, yeah, that's good to see, because I genuinely didn't know how much. I'll be honest with you, people. If we don't win tonight, there's a mini meltdown. You know, I'm not speaking it into existence. I expect Arsenal to win this game. We've got a stronger team on the pitch than them. Obviously, we've got top players on the bench. Their bench is Ramin, Dunk, Minter, Watson, Welbeck, Ayari, Weifer, Knight, and Simmons. So obviously Danny Welbeck on the bench. I believe it goes straight to penalties. There's no extra time. So it goes straight to penalties. If we're drawing, I'm hoping we don't have to go to penalties. Let's keep it 100, man. That squad is very strong, you know, in terms of the bench and the players we got there. But Brighton, you never know. They got a good record against Arsenal. No VAR, which is very interesting in the early rounds. I think from a viewing perspective, it makes it a little bit more enjoyable that there's no VAR. But you just worry about if you get a dodgy decision and it's not given. Matoma is injured as well, people. Matoma is injured. He's obviously one of their best players. And he's not available. By the way, hold on. What channel is this game on? Because I can't find this game. Sky Sports Plus. Is that this one? 404. But how do you have to press the red button or something? What's going on it? They're not even showing the Arsenal game. We'll figure that out. I think you have to press the red button and we get it from there. Big up to everyone locked in. Couple of things to talk about. Yeah, man, listen, let's talk about this. Seen a lot of you putting it in the comments. Obviously, Jamaica's going through a lot right now, Hurricane Melissa, and you'll have seen a lot of the pictures and videos online. Hospitals being ripped apart, cars, floating on water, and people losing their homes and everything. Obviously, Jamaica, my family background. My thing is this. I can put up this picture and say, pray for Jamaica, right? But ultimately, the country is going to need a lot of help. So my thought process is, once everything's settled down, what can we try and do as a community, as a channel, to try and help? However small that is. I think sometimes putting up a picture and saying you're in our thoughts, yeah, that's great, but sometimes you've actually got to try and do something as well. So once it all settles, we'll have a think and we'll try and do something, whether we can send something over or whatever, we'll do something. But yeah, man, it's only right. And everyone stay safe, man. So we'll have a think. Maybe we'll do an extended stream, get some guests on and try and, do something, send barrels over or whatever. We'll figure something out. So everybody stay safe, and anybody who's affected by it as well in the community. Big up to everyone. I know Mr. Cool Bus Driver was due to go over there, but I'm pretty sure the airport will be closed for a while. Yeah, man. And for Cuba, yeah, I believe the hurricane is moving towards Cuba now as well. So everybody stay safe, man. Shaw said, can you shout out his pregnant wife, Charlotte? We're big Arsenal fans. Big up, man. Big up. And another Arsenal fan on the way, hopefully, as well. Coolio boy said, Big C, I swear it's the same kids. Every time I want to go somewhere, I'm like, relax, I ain't got money from the trees. Big C, I swear it's the same. My kids, every time I want to go somewhere, I ain't got money from that. Yeah, listen, half term to a kid, it's like, listen, I want to do that. I want to do this. I want that. It's all money. Everything costs money nowadays, people. You can't do anything for free anymore, because I feel like when we were kids, we just played out all day, I didn't need no money to play out. But now everything they want to do, they want to go to a trampoline park, they want to go swimming, they want to go bowling, cinema. Everything costs money nowadays. You can't do kids, you can't leave your kids outside playing anymore. It's a different world. Back in the day, we'll just get a drink, go outside, take a football. I'll be out from morning till nighttime. Mum's got to shout down the whole street to get me in. Nowadays, you let them out the back of the house. If you can't see them, it's a problem already. Different world, innit, people? Different world. Shibe said, yo, Curtly en route to the match, running late. Oh, I'm hearing the trains and traffic. There's real problems at the moment. So, yeah, man, hopefully you get there in time. Big up, Shah said, thank you, Curtis. That means a lot. Big up, man. Yeah, man, the world's different, man. You can't let your kids outside playing like you could back in the day, man. Carl said, kind of surprised that Marino wasn't listed at 9. Yeah. Maybe they'll rotate. I'm not sure. Right. So apparently I'm on the right channel, but I have to press the red button and then select the match. We'll look at that. We'll figure that out, because otherwise I'm not even watching the right game at this stage. So we will figure that out. Dre said, was drinking cider in the park when he was being born. Big up, Big C, and the community. Good to see this lineup. Dre, when Dowman and them. Yeah, I mean, I never really did that stuff, man, just because of football, but, it was definitely going on. Unreasonable, should we sack Arteta after winning the league? Nah, let's be real, man. Whatever you think of Arteta, and I think my opinion on Arteta. If he wins the league, you've then got to build on that. You're not trying to move him on. You're saying, right, you've broke the barrier. Now we got to go again. We got to see if we can win the Champions League. We got to try and dominate. That's what you've got to try and do. You look at Liverpool, they won the league last year, and they spent 400 million. Their plan was to go and dominate. It hasn't happened so far. So if Arteta wins the league, you go again, bro. That's you. Have you seen the Liverpool lineup? Let's have a look. We'll have a look. Have Liverpool made a lot of changes? In fact, we will get the other fixtures up just so you are aware of who is playing tonight and who we could face. Obviously, there was a couple of games last night. Cardiff got through. I think Brentford and Fulham got through as well. Let's have a look. Liverpool's team, Freddie Woodman in goal. Some guy called Ramsey at right back. Joe Gomez and Robertson centre back. And Kirkes left back. Endo and Inioni at centre mid. They've got Kieran Morrison on the right. Rio on the left. McAllister's playing 10. And Chiesa up front. So they've made loads of changes. Loads and loads of changes. And just to give you context, by the way, all your Van Dijks, all those guys, none of them are on the bench. They have not named a first team player on the bench. So it's literally what they've got. That is crazy. No Gakpo, no Isak, no Ekatike, no Van Dijk, no Kanate. None of them. All youngsters on the bench. So can Palace knock them out? Palace have made a few changes. Benitez, Lacroix, Gahey, Camvo, Munoz, Hughes, Kamada, Sosa, Pino, Sarr, and Eddie and Ketia. Come on, Eddie, lad. Knock Liverpool out tonight. If Liverpool don't go well, they've got nobody to bring off the bench. So Slot obviously doesn't rate this competition, which is strange when you're under that much pressure. Let's have a look at Man City have got Swansea. So nah, that Man City team rolls Swansea over. They've made changes, but Trafford, Lewis, Kuzanov, Ake, Aitnori, Nico, Gonzalez, Doku, Cherky, Oscar Bob, a young player called Makasa, and Omar Mamouche up front. They'll beat Swansea. That's too strong. Newcastle, Tottenham, and obviously Wolves, Chelsea. Let's have a look at their teams. Looks like Newcastle. Aaron Ramsdale's getting a run out. Tottenham have picked a reasonably strong team. Although Pape Sarr's playing centre-back and they've changed the keeper. Newcastle and Tottenham have made like 2 or 3 changes. They haven't really made loads. Wolves against Chelsea. Chelsea have... they've changed... Yeah, they've changed quite a few. But they've put most of the ones on the bench. So, yeah. Be interesting, people. Will be interesting. Obviously, the draw is straight after this game. So we will hang around after the game. Brentford beat Grimsby last night. Fulham beat Wickham. Cardiff beat Wrexham. So it's the quarterfinals after this game, so you're not far away from being in the final. I'm really, really surprised that Arne Slot has picked that team, because if they get beat tonight, I just think that puts more pressure on him. And they've got Villa at the weekend, which isn't an easy game either. Unai's just beat Man City. So, hey, it is what it is, people. The game is on. For anybody, it's on Sky. It's on channel 404 if you're watching on Sky, which is Sky Sports Plus. And you've got to press the red button. And then you can select the Arsenal game. But apparently you can't put the Arsenal game on until 7:30. So we'll keep you updated with all the other scores as well. But very interesting that Liverpool have made a lot of changes tonight. Rob said, "Jar bless Big C, prayers to Jamaica." 100%, bro. 100%. I did speak about early in the stream, but yeah, man, we're gonna try and do something. 24-hour stream to raise funds for Jamaica. With all of my tax dollars they spend on wars, they better be helping these people in Jamaica too. Yeah, exactly, Alex. Let's see if these big countries rally round for Jamaica and do something. Fugazi, big up yourself, bro. New member on the channel. And MJ said, saw some school youths playing ball in the street wearing Arsenal beanies near my house. I'm calling the cat. Yo, MJ, let them live, man. Let the youths live, bro. We're a big influence on the streets, man. You know what I mean? Man said, you know, when back in the day, yeah, you just play football against the wall, or I don't know about you guys. You know, if the park wasn't close, you just like get some chalk and just draw a goal on a brick wall. And then like the council would put some sign up saying no ball games allowed or something. You think that stopped us from playing football? You're mad. We just kick it even hard. We even rip down the sign on the wall. You know what I'm saying? And say, what? No ball games. No, we ain't seen it, mate. Anyone used to play Kirby back in the day? Hit the curb and catch it. You know what I mean? You get more if you throw it over a car and get a curb. You could never play them nowadays. You get arrested for that. You probably make the car crash. You'll be in prison for that. It's madness. I don't know what's going on. Jumpers for goalposts, yeah, man. Crawling underneath a car that's parked up because the ball's stuck behind a wheel or so. They don't know, man. They don't know. I know you do sound old when you're talking like this because our parents were probably talking to us like that, you know. But yeah, man, you know. Um, Odin Play said that the sign became shooting practice. Yeah, you try and hit the sign. No ball games. All right, watch this. Henri, you hit him, mash up that sign. You know what I mean? They don't know, not that. Yo, exact, bro. Knocking on doors and running off. You can't do that nowadays. Some madman will probably chase after you and catch you, or some dog will chase after you or something. You know what I mean? Knocking on the door and just running off. Madness, people, mad. My son is definitely going to be an Arsenal fan. Yeah, man, has to be. Jamaica to the bone said my roof in Jamaica is gone, house flooded, bro, man. I'm glad you can tune in. Honestly, bro, like I said, my plan is to try and do something to help. You know, I'm not saying I can help everybody, of course, but you know, rather than me just saying pray for Jamaica, I wanna. Do you know what? Right, it's funny because where I'm from, it was called Knock a Door Run. When I went to other cities, they were saying it was called Knock Down Ginger. I don't know where I'm from. We used to call it Knock a Door Run. But yeah, I see people in the chat. When I went to other places, I heard people saying that. You know, ball always gets burst by a neighbor. Oh, it's sad when it. You know, there was a certain garden on the street. You had like an angry neighbor that never said hello to anybody, that never smiled. And you knew if the ball went in that garden, oh man, you might not get it back. You knew there was a neighbor that might pop the ball or, you know, take it in the house and not give it you back, man. You know, there was always one garden. Yeah, no one speaks to him. We think he's crazy. You know, there was always one. There was always one. Fabrizio Bomba, Endrick. Let's have a look. Is he going? Somebody said he's going to Leon. Fabrizio. You know, Fabrizio just like, I realize I haven't checked Fabrizio's page for about 3 months, where during the transfer window, I was checking it 15 times a day. Leon have started talks to sign Endrick on loan in January from Real Madrid. No option to buy. Yeah, that'll be a good move for him. That'll be a good move for him. Good old days, man. Good old days. Jump over the fence, yeah. Quickly jump over the fence, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me concentrate on football. We broke so many headlights in the car park, you know what I mean? And just hide. Don't take no responsibility for it either. Big up on Reasonable. The frog surrounded by rocks. Oh, man. Runouts used to be serious. Bro, madness. Absolute madness. You lot have got all sorts of names. When you get your hoodie, I got it on Monday, man. Like I said, I made the cardinal mistake when it comes to merch, people. I tried it on. Tried it on. Soon as you try it on, it fits nice. It's warm. It's the old badge, so it's heritage. It was game over. It was game over. I thought such neighborhood vibes only happened in South Africa Township. Nah, man, that's worldwide, bro. You know what I mean? It's worldwide. The game is on Sky. It is. Sky Sports Plus, which is 404. And then you have to press the red button. But the build-up doesn't start till 7:30. We're only getting 15 minutes build-up. Yeah, merch week, you know. We've won a few games. New merch. I tried it on. You know. It's It is. I don't pretend. It is a weakness of mine, people. PSG look like Doué got ACL. He's done for. I haven't heard about that. Is Doué? I know he got injured. Has Doué suffered a big injury? Doué PSG. I knew he got injured. Is he out for a long time? I can't see anything about it. I'll have a look. We'll have a look. Hopefully, listen. Hopefully not. I think he's a fantastic player, Doué. One of the most skillful players. Anyway, right. Let's egg in people's window, bro. Exactly. They'll arrest you for that nowadays. You can't do things like that, man. Sky Go app. Will it be on there? I'm not sure, bro. I'm really not sure. For anybody just tuned in, if you are in different parts of the world and it's not, and you don't have Sky, feel free to share what channel the game's going to be on. James says, bro, I live in Long Island, New York, and the kids ring the bell and run, but I see them on the ring bell camera. Fair play to them, man. Fair play to them. Maybe they got a bit enough distance to get away, you know? I have a merch addiction. I like the merch, man. I can't like, especially the training kit. Right, we got a couple of things to talk about before the game kicks off at 7:45. Some of these other games that we looked at, I think Newcastle Tottenham is the 8 o'clock game. All the others are 7:45, so that's going to delay the Carabao Cup draw, and obviously, if any of the games go to penalties. In the US, it's on Paramount Plus. There you go. Get involved, people. Be in Sport 4 in France, apparently. So there we go. Get involved. Make sure you're watching the game. And in the UK, it's on Sky Sports Plus. You have to press the red button at 7:30. So wait 5 minutes. There's news come out today from Sammy Mockbell, people, that Arsenal have started discussions with Jurriën Timber and Declan Rice regarding new contracts. Interestingly enough, this summer, Rice and Timber would only have 2 years left. They've been at the club for 3 years now, which is crazy. Obviously, signed 5-year contracts. We all know now, once you're in that 2-year period, you've got to negotiate. You know, you've got to get these guys locked down to new deals. Remember back in the day how many times Wenger messed up and let Sanchez and Ozil and all these players get to the last year of their deal. And this is the time to do it. These guys are enjoying their time at the club. We're winning games. We're looking like we could win trophies. Saka apparently is on the verge of signing a massive contract. Somebody asked me earlier in the comments, I did see the interview. Saka basically did an interview on Sky Sports, but he did it at the primary school that he went to when he was a kid. Very good interview, spoke very openly, and he's talking again about the need for trophies, which is what we're all saying. We've got to win trophies. So yeah, Timber is, listen, we've spoke about it so many times. Timber is the most consistent right back in the Premier League. I think along with Hakimi at the moment, he's the best right back in world football. Declan Rice, I've said it before and I say it again, I think he is one of the most important players in this team. He's the engine. I think if he was out for a sustained period of time, our midfield would struggle because of his energy, because of his delivery from set pieces. The guy is just absolutely amazing. That's a good question. Who's your favourite Arsenal player? I don't think I've got a clear favourite in terms of, like when Sanchez was here, he was number one. When Aubameyang was here, he was number one. I love Saka, and usually I will always pick an attacking player. At the moment, I just love Gabriel for some reason. I don't know why. Defenders have never, ever been my favourite players. They're just defenders. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but it's got to be an attacking player, surely. But Gabriel's personality, his attitude, the way he celebrates, the way he defends, how can you not love Gabriel Magalhaes? I just absolutely think that guy is just amazing. I feel like he represents Arsenal perfectly. But yeah, Saka will always be, the main man in attack. Eze, I'm excited to see what he can do. But yeah, at the moment, I just like Gabriel. Pavan, Curtis, Miami Heat have started the season very well. Yeah, considering that they haven't really recruited anyone, and Tyler Hero's injured and that. Yeah, started well. The Knicks started well the first couple games, but then they've lost a couple as well. So um, yeah, very Oklahoma are the clear favourites. Abue clears Due Abue. He was good when he first joined, and then it all got. What happened to your client? Well, he's not playing today. Hopefully, he has a break, comes on last 20 minutes and scores. We need a Gyökeres goal. But this is great news. This is great news, people. Oh, Wemby's come back like a train. That guy's on fire. That guy is on fire. David Ross says, Gunner since 1970. Favourite Arsenal players, Jennings, Brady, George, Omri, and David Seaman. Yeah, some legends. Liam Brady coached me once for one training session when I was playing in Nottingham. Obviously, Pat Jennings. Omri, yeah. Omri is... People often argue, don't they, Omri Burkham? I think Omri edges it. Yeah, me and Turkish are good, bro. We're good. OGs will be back, I promise you. We try and get it this week. It's half-term week. It's a tough week to get it done, but if not, start of next week. We'll be there, people. Tiana said, lots of Jamaica has no electricity. I won't be able to watch the match. Yeah, man, listen, big up everyone. I know a lot of people have lost the electricity and power. Hopefully you can still get internet and stuff like that to maybe tune in on your phone and that. But yeah, man. Ian Wright is... I think Wright is one of the most important Arsenal players of all time. I would go as far as that. Certainly where I grew up, most people who supported Arsenal, it was like Ian Wright. Ian Wright, the personality, the character, he is he's extremely important to Arsenal as a football club. I don't always agree with his opinions on the overlap. I think at times he's not willing to say anything constructive about the club. But he's a very, very important figure in the fan base, right? And I genuinely think Wright is one of the best finishers that I have ever seen play for Arsenal. As a natural finisher, he could possibly be the best. Thierry Henry said himself, like, he wasn't a natural finisher. He became a better striker working with Thierry Henry. Ian Wright, if you're talking about natural goal scorer, I'm not sure I've seen a better one in the entire time I've watched Arsenal play football. He could chip a goalkeeper, left foot, right foot. He had the lot. He absolutely had the lot. If you wanted to study a striker, you studied Ian Wright if you were an Arsenal fan. It's as simple as that. Super Kev, true fan like us, yeah, man. And imagine how much Kev would have loved watching this Arsenal team. You know what I mean? He would have loved it. Even when we were struggling, he would have loved to have watched this. Mr. Cool Bus Driver, same, I grew up in South London, is the reason why I support Arsenal. But Bonham and his dress, yeah, the dress wearing, I don't know, I thought they had him. Man. You know what I mean? When that picture came out, I said, I know swagger's changed, but you can't run like that, righty. The one thing I will say about Wrighty is I've met him a couple times and he's the same character that you see on the TV. You don't seem any different. So, I have to give him a lot of respect for that, man. To give him a lot of respect. Big up the Oracle, me reach. Yo, big up, man. Timber and Gabriel have respect of the community unity. Yeah, listen. Timber is just an animal. Gabriel is a fantastic character. I think Den's asked in the chat earlier, who is the captain? It's Marino, I believe. Marino is Arsenal captain tonight. I mean, I'm just looking at the team. Who would I have given the armband to, really? I mean, Norgard was Brentford captain, but he's only just joined. Yeah, I mean, it's probably the obvious choice. Ben White, but he's a bit quiet. I wouldn't mind Lewis Skelly getting it, but Marino's the obvious one. He's a mature player. I get it. He's quite vocal as well when they're training. Ben White's quite a quiet character. So yeah, listen, no problem with that. Big up to everyone locked in. 4,000 of you in the chat. Big up the Twitch gang. Keros says none of them. No armband. The Arsenal team tonight, people. A lot of changes. Kepa in goal. Ben White at right back. Lewis Skelly at left back. Mosquera and Incapia, the two centre backs. So the whole back four has changed from the weekend, and the goalkeeper. The midfield, Marino, who is the captain. Norgard and Ethan Waneri plays in the 10. On the left-hand side, Eberici Eze. On the right-hand side, Max Dowman, 15 years of age, people. What were you doing at 15 years of age? This guy is starting for Arsenal. And the big shock of the night, people, a lot of you probably won't even know who this guy is. Andre Harriman Anus, starting up front, 17 years of age. He's the under-23 striker. He's sort of taken over from Chido Obi as the young striker that's banging in loads of goals in the youth team. Nobody really saw that coming. And he's got his debut tonight. What an opportunity for him. I really hope he does the business tonight, man. Really hope he does the business. 17 years of age, young player, Hale End, and great opportunity. When you look through the team, Lewis Skelly, Hale End, Waneri, Hale End. We could even claim Eze. I know he left Arsenal at 13, but he did come through the system a little bit. Dowman, Hale End, Harriman and Us, Hale End. You know, and then you've got Saka on the bench as well. So, you know, Hale End is doing its job. It's paying off. Is this right? Agitator said I work with his dad sometimes. If that's true, that is crazy. That is crazy. I mean, we've got 17-year-old striker, a 15-year-old right winger, and an 18-year-old attacking midfielder, and an 18-year-old left back. I mean, that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see, people. You know, that can save you hundreds of millions of pounds if it works out. So, yeah, great news. Let's hope it works. The Arsenal bench, very, very strong. No, I believe you, Shinobi, man. I do believe you. Big up, man. Love those stories. The Arsenal bench, David Raya, Gabriel, Timber, Saka, Trossard, Calafiori, Declan Rice, Victor Gyökeres, and Zubamendi. Very, very strong bench. So listen, they've you know, he's made sure that we're good if anything goes wrong. What's your most unpopular opinion about this current Arsenal team? Most unpopular opinion. I mean, I suppose the Arteta opinion's been the most unpopular, but you know, we're chilling on that one right now. Listen, I still think the attack can go up to another level. I don't think that's unpopular, really. I don't really know what would be classed as unpopular, really. I still think we need a left winger, to be honest. I think we need to win trophies to be considered a great team. A lot of people already say this is a great team. I don't think you can be a great team without trophies. People online think that we've got a great manager. I don't think you can be a great manager without trophies. So I suppose I could say without trophies, we're not a great team and this isn't a great manager. But you know, we don't need to worry about that. Hale End ain't produced one superstar. MJ, you know, it's a good job he pays for these comments, you know. He'd have been blocked time ago. Big him up, though. He's like the dysfunctional part of the community. You know, Man United lost to Grimsby in like 2 rounds ago. He's so shameless. In fact, we're going to give him a timeout. He needs 3 minutes to just relax. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't produce Ashley Cole and players like that. Probably the best left back in Premier League history. The guy's mad, you know. Big him up, though. Big him up. Obviously, tonight, people, and we heard yesterday in the press conference, apologies yesterday. I was going to go live at 1:30, do press conference reaction. No, my plan, tell a lie. I was going to go live at 2. The press conference was supposed to be at 1:30. It wasn't at 1:30. Carabao Cup, different times. The press conference just randomly came out at like 4 o'clock. By then, I was already busy and I had to just quickly do a pre-recorded video. So apologies we didn't do waffle settings yesterday. Let me get this game on now. Right, we've got it. We've got it. So if you're watching on Sky, if you're in the UK or wherever, go on Sky Sports Plus, which is 404 if you're in the UK. Press the red button And then they've got, you can pick different games what you want to watch. I've just picked the Arsenal game. There's no build up, no conversation, no nothing. They've just got the two badges on the screen. So I think we're just gonna get the game kick off at 7:45 with no build up. Charles said, Curtis, I got a flexi spot chair. It's excellent. Listen, it's crazy you said that. My chair is fantastic. It solved any back pain that I had from the previous chair. This one has started squeaking though, which is annoying. So I might have to get the WD-40 out, and figure that out. But we will get there. We will get there. We've got no match build-up, which is funny. No match build-up, and we've got no VAR tonight. So we're going back to the old school people. We do kick off in 10 minutes, though, anyway. So we ain't got to worry about that. I think they've put... what are the games that are actually on Sky today? Newcastle against Tottenham and Liverpool against Crystal Palace are the two Sky games that are on today. But like I said, if you press the red button, you can get the Arsenal game. Yeah, as we were saying yesterday, people, no Gabriel Martinelli, no William Saliba, man. I just hope that they are not serious injuries, because Arteta basically said that they're injured. When he was asked how long they're out for, he was like, we don't know. When he says, I don't know, I always worry. I'm like, I really hope they're not proper, but hopefully not. We've got Burnley away at the weekend, Slavia Prague away next midweek, and then we've got Sunderland away next weekend, which will be a tough game, by the way, because they are playing very well at the moment, Granit Xhaka and them, man. But these two are missing. Listen, hopefully it's just a knock. Give them a rest, and get them back for the weekend, And listen, we need to rotate this season. We have to rotate. Yeah, being sport free. Feel free to share what channel the game is on for other people, different parts of the world, Yeah, everyone's saying my eyes look red. Like I said, man, the chlorine mashed me up at swimming today. And I refuse to wear the goggles. I just can't go in a swimming baths with goggles on, I'm telling you. I'm not doing it. Yeah, Martinelli's one didn't look good the way he limped off. He went straight down the tunnel. And I thought, he knows he's done something there. So I'm very excited to watch Ethan Nwaneri. You're right, Charles. I've been constantly saying, why is Nwaneri not getting game time? I just hope it's not. Sometimes when you're out of the team a lot and you just get thrown in the team, sometimes it's very difficult to just play well because you have no rhythm. You haven't been playing. I just hope this is one of those games where Ethan can just click into gear and, you know what I mean, and perform, because I think he's class. Chief said, real bad man, no goggles. Yeah, exactly. We ain't wearing goggles, bro. We'll make it work. Curtis, what would you rather, win the league or the Champions League? I want the champs. I get it. I do get it. I think winning the league is almost like... I think winning the league can be harder than winning the Champions League, because it's 38 games. You've got to play everyone twice. Realistically, you can win the Champions League and avoid half of the best teams, because they could get drawn against each other, and you're not playing against Real Madrid, or you're not playing against PSG. But I've always said, people, I want the star above the badge. But listen, I will take any of them. I will take any of them. Just quickly, by the way, the team may not be set up the way I read it out. On the Sky Sports app, they're now listing it as Ethan Nwaneri on the right, Max Stallman on the left, with Eze in the 10. The way I saw it on the Arsenal website, it looked like it was Ethan in the 10, Eze on the left, Max Stallman on the right. So that's very interesting. I mean, I haven't seen Max play on the left before. I suppose you would rather leave Eze in the 10, but then Ethan wants to play in the 10. I think there'll be a lot of movement there. I think they'll just move. Like, yeah, Karos, I agree. I think they'll interchange. I I think they'll have the freedom to move around a lot. So I think I wouldn't even read too much into that, to be honest. The game starts in 6 minutes' time, people. There's a lot of empty seats. There's some crazy traffic problems in London today. And apparently the trains are messed up as well. And you find with these sort of games that you get a lot of parents taking kids, with it being half term and that. So yeah, maybe the game's going to start and the stadium's not full. Yeah, 404 red button if you're watching it on Sky. That's where you find it. There's no match build up. They're showing the guys fixing up the pitch and all of that. Apparently there's a big crash on the M25, major traffic. Okay, okay. I think we might win by more now. I actually said 2-1. But we just checked the Brighton team that played against Man United and the one they've played tonight, and they made about 7 changes. So I thought Brighton might go full strength. I never understand why a team like Brighton, why turn up for a game like this and make 7 changes? They're not in Europe. They haven't won a trophy before. Go and get it. Who was the last Englishman to win the Ballon d'Or? I think, was it Michael Owen? I believe it was Michael Owen. Might have been about 2001, something like that. Michael Owen. But yeah, in terms of Brighton, yeah, they made a lot of changes. Welbeck's on the bench, Minter, Lewis Dunk. For Bruggen, their goalkeeper's been left out. Ayari, who started at the weekend. Waifu, who was at right back. They've made loads of changes. So if they're making 7 changes and we're making 8 or 9 changes, we're bringing in better players than them, let's be honest. We're bringing in £50 million players. The players are walking onto the pitch, people. The players are walking onto the pitch. We kick off in 4 minutes. Sanabi, Curtis Como are playing, are 4th in Serie A, playing some great football under Fabregas. You should check out the matches. I watched some of the highlights. Only because I always wonder if Arsenal would ever look at Cesc in the future. But personally, I wouldn't go down that route and get another ex-player. But he is doing well there. Happy 2-month subscriber, bro. Big hugs, mate. Yo, big up, big up. Keros asking who Carrington produced. Teach him. Well, class of '92 and all that. But MJ, I'm not gonna glaze Man United's academy too much. But yeah, they might have produced 1 or 2 decent players over the years. Maybe a Giggs and a Beckham and Scholes and 1 or 2 others. But we won't talk about that. Long queues outside the stadium to get in. Yeah, crazy. Absolutely crazy. We kick off in a couple of minutes, but 3 minutes until kickoff. I'm going to go for... I went for 2-1, but I'm now thinking we'll keep a clean sheet with that back 4. 2-0? 2-0 off. Let me just be cautious and say 2-0. Untouchables said, your boy Liao, stinker and hooked at halftime yesterday. Stop watching YouTube comp. Yo, Untouchables is on me with Liao, You're not having it, are you? You're not having it. I'm telling you, they're holding him back. He's not built for that league. He needs a more open, quicker league to play in. Italian league's too defensive. Maybe he's a YouTube highlights merchant. I just think I think he's got huge potential. But you know what? He might be in that category of like Doku and them, man, where they're exciting with not enough end product. He might be one of them players. I've always kind of stuck by the fact that I think Leao would suit the Premier League more than Serie A. Serie A is a slow league, very defensive. This league's a lot more open and quick. I'd still take him. I'm sorry, I would still take him on the left-hand side over what we've got. But, maybe you guys have seen more of him. I'll be honest, I don't watch Serie A that much. You nailed it, highlight merchant. Yeah, Do you know what it is? We're in a world now of not a lot of exciting players. So when I see a bit of excitement, maybe I get carried away. Maybe I get carried away. Big up Harriman and Noose. Come on, bro. 17 years of age. Do your thing, young buck. Do your thing. Hybrid's local badger. Leao belongs in Arsenal. 100% he carries AC Milan. I'd take him all day long. I'd take him all day long. Right, we're about to get underway, people. We are about to get underway. I hope you guys have managed to find a stream, or I hope you've pressed the red button and you're watching it on Sky. Oh, what is going on here? I've got the wrong timer. This is the wrong one. What is this one? 1 minute and 31. Oh, dear. I'm using a different timer for the Carabao Cup one. And, oh, dear. Where is the timer? So, basically, I'm going to have to wait until 1 minute 30 into the game and then drop that one on there. And then move that over. Stinker. Absolute stinker. Move that over there. Right, so we got no timer for the first 90 seconds. We're underway, people. I'm going for 2-0 Arsenal. I'm going for 2-0 Arsenal, people. What are you guys going with? Oh, and guess what? Now it turns up. Now I've managed to find it, but the game's already underway, so I might as well wait till 1 minute and 30. The most attacking timer in the world, guys. Eze on the ball. Can we get a goal before the timer decides to join in, people? Big up everyone locked in. Yeah, I'm going for 2-0. Keros going for 3-1. Liam Brady's left foot. He's going for 4-1 Arsenal. Here's Max Dowman. He's on the right. Take him on, Max. 15 years of age. Hale End thriving, people. Hale End thriving. A left player, Vinicius. Yeah, Vinny apparently falling out with Alonso. Unhappy that he keeps getting taken off. Can feel the pressure. Yo, it's a big game. How big would the parade be in May? Oh, bro, if we won the league, honestly, you would never see anything like it in London. I promise you. Chelsea parades, Tottenham parades, it wouldn't even be close to what an Arsenal parade would be, genuinely. On the attack shot, all saved by Kepa. I think this is going to be an open game. Right, we're at 1 minute 31. Bang, we join in. There we go. We're up to date. He got injured. Allegra had to take him off because we're playing Roma in the weekend. You pretend to watch him. The audacity to tell Curtis to stop watching. Hey, they're defending me. He got injured. Don't blame him. He got injured. Bring Leao to the carpet, man. I'm telling you now. He'll be a different player here. The only thing is Arteta make him do a whole heap of defending. Oh, the whole of London. Didn't we have like... When we won the FA Cup, when we beat Hull, I'm sure we had like 500,000 fans or something. Imagine a title. We'd have over 1 million fans in the streets of London. No doubt about it. Easily as well. The whole of London would be locked off. You see what do you think of Nico Paz rumours? I'm sure there's a deal for him to go to Real Madrid. I thought it was already in place. But he's a good player. Come on. See, what's going to be interesting tonight, we haven't got Declan Rice delivery from set piece. That's a good ball. Marino shoots, goes over the bar. Good little ball by Waneri. And Marino shoots over the bar. Big up Gotanelli. Big up Black Gemini. Big up Big C in the community. Apparently the Don couldn't make it to the Palace game because of the pyramids of Gaza. Brother got stuck in Egypt, man, on the runway, man. I knew it was going to be tough for him to get that flight and get back in time. Canate going Madrid. I think he'll go Madrid or PSG on a free. Big clubs would take Canate on a free, man. OGs hopefully start of next week. This week's a bit busy, half term, the kids are off. Start of next week, we'll get back to business. El Rey said, I want a brace from Waneri to send a message to Arteta. He needs a good game. He needs a good game. Here's Lewis Skelly. Interesting to see how Norgard gets on as well. Yeah, Gahey's being linked with Liverpool, Bayern Munich. He could even get a Real Madrid move, you know. When you're a free agent, all of a sudden you can go to clubs that wouldn't buy you for money because you're a free. Like, do you know what I mean? Remember when Thomas Gravison went to Real Madrid? It was like, you know what? You're a free agent as a squad player. I think a club like Real Madrid would take Mark Gahey. I'll be honest with you. Gahey is probably, in the Premier League, you would have rated him higher than that Dean Howson, who they signed from Bournemouth. And he cost 50 million. Yeah, I was just about to say that. The camera angle feels slightly different. It's like they're not using the normal camera. Some Carabao Cup camera we're getting. Remember, no VAR tonight as well, people. Madrid love a free signing yet. Barcelona, remember they signed Christensen from Chelsea. Who else they get, man? They got a few free agents, man. I think they got Frank Kessie. I think he was a free as well. Free kick to Brighton. The game feels very open. I'll be honest, at the moment, Eze is on the left. Waneri's in the 10. Dalman's on the right. Good pressing by Harriman and Noose. Energy drink camera angle. I'm telling you, bro. Definitely a slight... Yeah, Wasim, the draws after the game. Chelsea have scored, apparently. Big up. Keep me updated with the other games. Obviously, we're looking for Liverpool, Man City and Chelsea defeats, but Chelsea have scored. Andre Santos, not the Andre Santos who played left back. Their centre midfielder. Brighton have got a threat, though. Ben White, go forward, bro. I think Timber's going to end up on the pitch because I can't see Ben White playing 90 minutes. Keep me updated with the scores. Liverpool are playing Crystal Palace. They've made a lot of changes and put all young players on the bench and a few young players in the starting 11. Swansea against Man City. Man City have made changes but still got a very strong team. Chelsea are playing Wolves. They're 1-0 up. They've got a decent team out. Newcastle v Tottenham starts at 8 o'clock. So that is the slightly later game. The draw is after the Newcastle-Tottenham game finishes, so maybe around 10 o'clock. Remember, no extra time in any of these games. If you're drawing after 90, go straight to penalties. So let's hope we handle this in 90 minutes, because you don't want him to... That's got to be offside. That's got to be off. Yeah, he's giving it. No VAR, people. No VAR tonight. Which, I'll be honest with you, VAR is a bit annoying at the moment in the Premier League. Eze's playing on the left. Highbury TV is on the left. Waneri's in the 10. Max Dalman's on the right. Doué done his hamstring. Yeah, people were saying he's done some serious knee injury. I didn't hear that. Let's have a look. Doué injury. Apparently he's done his hammy. Forced to leave the pitch in tears. He's just returned from injury. Oh, great save by Kepa. Split us open. Jorginho Rutter there. Oh, my days. We could have been 1-0 down. I thought he was going to put the flag up for offside. He's miles on. Defence all over the place. Goes out for a goal kick. You see there, that's the problem with Skelly being pushed into midfield. Skelly goes into midfield there. And look, in Capilla, no left back. Rutter's, he's in. Should have scored, or he should have done better. Corner to Arsenal. Come on, man. I really want to see what some of these guys are like. Your Norgards and these guys. Gave the ball away as well. This ain't Brentford, bro. I don't know what you think this is. I told you, Arsenal, if they wanted a squad player, they should have signed Douglas Luiz. He's on loan at Forest. That's who I would have gone for. 25 million option to buy. We were desperate to get him for a couple of years. Squad play would have been better than Norgard. Set piece FC. Let's see if it works. Waneri, in swinger. It's high. Goalkeeper comes for it. It's cleared. Not quite the same whip on it as Buzz Lightyear. It's not that guy. They're on us. They're 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Brighton. 1v1. They have put it wide. What a miss. What kind of defending is this? We look a shambles. We look an absolute shambles. From our own corner, we get hit on the break. Where are we? Where the hell is our defence? Skelly goes to the ball. Great ball. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. That is an awful finish. He puts it wide. We're getting cooked at the back. Our defence, man, twice. That is dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. The clean sheet might not be... Relax, bro. You mad? They've had 2 one-on-ones. Well, that one was definitely a one-on-one. That is terrible defending. It's different, man. You bring other players in. There's no organisation at the back, you see. With Gabriel and them, they're talking, they're organised. Now you've put 4 people together. Mosquera's what, 21? He's young, he's inexperienced. Ben White's a quiet character. Lewis Skelly's a young player. And Nkapia's basically making his debut. You know what I mean? Lawrence, relax, you know, man. One-on-one with a goalkeeper, I can't relax. Come on, Arsenal on the attack. Here's Harriman Anous, throws it into Eze. Good touch. Gets to the byline. Drills it across goal. No one there. Harriman Anous, you got to run back in the 6-yard box there. That's a good cross. Move the ball, Skelly. Come on now. Build our way into the game. Uncle Norgard as a lone 6. That's worrying. Drilled across. Marino runs onto it and it's cleared. Unlucky. That's better. I'm telling you now, Marino, anytime he plays for Arsenal, you need to be high up the pitch. I think Arteta's actually used Marino wrong when he's been in the Arsenal team. Norgard is a tax write-off. It was a slightly strange deal, wasn't it? It was like, I don't know, he's 31 years of age. I don't really know why we signed him without sounding disrespectful. I feel like I don't know. Listen, he's a squad player. But yes, Curtis Legend. Haven't liked the start of the game. Brighton should be 2-0 up. They should. Jorginho replacement. Yeah, but we should have upgraded, you know. I don't know if he's much better than Jorginho. Leadership, yeah, but I said this and I'm not being disrespectful. Like, Norgard, I wouldn't have signed him. 2 midfielders made moves in the summer for cheap that are better midfielders than him. Number 1 is Paulinho, who went to Tottenham from Bayern Munich on loan. I would have taken him every single day of the week. And the other one is Douglas Luiz, who went to Forest on loan. Douglas Luiz and Paulinho are better than Norgard. And Norgard's 31 years of age. So, shot again just wide. Brighton on the attack, man. This midfield has no balance. Not new balance, no balance. Look, Norgard can't play lone 6, man. Why do you think they keep getting the ball in those positions? You're lying. Swansea are beating Man City? Nah. They actually are as well. Not going to get carried away, though. It's early. They can come back into it. But big up Swansea. Chelsea beating Wolves 1-0. Swansea are beating City. Pep, if they lose, Pep might be scratching his head again. I'm telling you. Come on, we've started the game bad. I'll be honest. We're going to have to bring some of the big boys off the bench if we carry on like this. Wow. Franco has scored for Swansea. Brighton made 7 changes, though. So, oh, come on, Ethan, man. Brighton made 7 changes, like... Yeah, 17 he is. Harriman and Noose. Listen, let's build our way into the game. What we need now is our more experienced players to take responsibility. Ben White looking for Dowman. You need your Ezes. You need your... Oh, Dowman, I don't mind that. Unlucky. Marino. When Marino goes down on the floor, you're just like, bro, I don't even know if there's anything wrong with you. Look at the dramatics he did there. He rolled over 3 times. When you're injured, you ain't got time to roll over that many times. Look at this. Bro, you put more effort into rolling over than the challenge. Get up, man. And the guy ain't small either, you know. I swear down he must be 6 foot. He's quite broad and everything. Yeah, I thought someone had sniped him from the roof like they're playing Fortnite. Marino, he loves it. He loves it, honestly. He's a proper... He should realise by now, though, but that doesn't work in England. I get it if you kept winning free kicks and penalties, but it don't work. This ain't La Liga, bro. This ain't La Liga. Apparently the Swansea goal was a good goal. Gonzalo Franco. Swansea lead against Manchester City. Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea. We're looking for those three to get knocked out. Let's get Tottenham out as well. But the way we're playing, Brighton are a bit of a bogey team for us. Oh, Chelsea have scored again, apparently. Listen, Wolves are trash, aren't they? Wolves are garbage. Wolves ain't going to do nothing. They'll probably win 4-0. Could be the Carabao Cup ball. This is the ball, innit, when Arteta was like, yeah, it moves different through the air. The ball doesn't roll the way we like, people. The ball doesn't roll the way we like. That's a good point, you know. Marino's captain tonight. Imagine you're Max Dowman, yeah, 15 years of age. You're like, yo, man, making my, you know what I mean, starting. And your captain's doing a roly-poly on the floor trying to win a free kick. Not exactly setting a great example, is it? Wolves are going to get relegated. Yeah, they've got too relaxed. They think they can just sell their best players every year and survive. Sold Ruben Neves, sold Cunha. Every year they're selling, and it catches up with you eventually. That's good play. Come on, what you got, lad? Max Dowman. Oh, they're close to him. They're not going to give him space. G. Watt said, if you weren't so funny, Big C, I'd have switched you off and just listened to the match. Listen, you know the drill, people. You watch the game, you mute the commentary, and you get the live stream on. I thought that was just standard procedure right now. You know what I'm saying? That's standard. Oh, Norgard's got a towel in his hand, people. He's drying a ball. We got another long throw-in. I saw a stat the other day that we haven't scored from a long throw all season. So we're going for it, but it doesn't actually work. That's not a bad throw. Flick on. No, we don't score from it. He's actually made the edge of the 6-yard box there with that throw. I bet in training, they're all just lined up along the line. One ball each, get a towel, dry the ball off, and just launch it as far as you can. Whoever gets it the furthest, you're going to start launching it. Look at Marino again. Look. Oh, the ball hit me. Ow. Oh. Oh, dear. Marino. Whoa. Man loves rolling on the floor. Yeah, that guy at Brentford, 38 yards he threw the ball for that goal. It's unbelievable. That is on. But sound down, Curtis, volume up. Big up. Hit the likes, though, people. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. 0-0. We haven't really had a big chance yet. We need... I mean, Eze's on the left, so he's not going to get on the ball as much, maybe, as when he's been in the 10. They do have Belaber in midfield. Our midfield is so cooked with Norgard. We're so cooked in midfield, I'll be honest. When they attack, we've got nothing. It's like the Red Sea just parting ways. You got Waneri in the... I don't know where Marino is. Who's that running next? Oh, Waneri. Where's Norgard and Marino there? I think Norgard is playing lone 6 and Waneri's playing in the 8 with Marino. So what? Norgard looks like he's treading water. Genuinely. Come on. I think we're going to end up bringing on some of the big boys in the second half, to be honest. We can't get hold of the ball. Man said I'd prefer El Neni to Norgard. I didn't realise he was that slow, I'll be honest. I thought he was quicker than that, but I don't know why I thought he was quicker than that, because he's a 31-year-old DM. What 31-year-old DM is going to be that quick? But he's even slower than I thought. Marino Norgard combined pace of 50, yeah. Bro, even a Hunter card ain't saving that. Even a Hunter card ain't saving that. Brighton on the attack again. Oi! No, it's gone far wide. 100k stream. We're planning it. We're trying. I think I'm just going to do a stream international break. Do you know what it is? I'll be honest with you, right? I had all these big plans, like I'm going to get an ex-Arsenal player on. But I think we're just going to run the stream, get loads of guests on. We'll do it. I've got that Eze shirt upstairs, ready to be given away. The players are so casual, it's like they're throwing the cup away. No. No, I haven't spoke to Senderos. Maybe he's seen the streams. But I never put him in the worst Arsenal 11. I thought I was quite respectful. We went for Silvestre. No, you ain't missed the 100k streak. Come on, Mosquera, you're on the wrong side of him, but you've done well. You've done very well. I'll be honest with you, Kepa. Tyreek George scored for Chelsea, angry Saka. I saw an interesting thing about him the other day. They were saying when he was in the academy, he was like the 5th best player in Chelsea's team. They thought he was going to get released when he was a youngster. And they said he just got better and better every year. Come on, let's have a look at this Harriman Anus. What you got, 17 years of age. Is he left-footed? I can't tell. Looked like he was left-footed then, the way he was dribbling. Come on, Max. That's a good ball. Ben White. Oh, it's cleared. We've lost the Harriman. He's tall. He's lanky, isn't he? He's get Almunia on. That would actually be epic, wouldn't it? 24-hour stream with guests from Jamaica. Yeah, maybe we could do something. Let's get the likes up, man. It's 4.5k. Surely we can get 3,000 likes. We want a Tesla giveaway. Yeah, maybe 1 million subs. You know, if we got that kind of dough. Get you a toy Tesla, not a real one. Here is Max Dowman. Norgard. Christian Norgard. He's the one who says his name funny, innit, in that thing. Norgard. Christian Norgard. Here's Ben White. Come on, we need movement. Wow. Yeah, it's going to that heavy eyelid stage again, people. I can feel it. Frotetta doesn't like Brazilian ballers. I mean, he's got Jesus and them lot, but yeah, I mean, Brazil haven't got many of them players, and we definitely don't buy them. Exodus said, Curtis, have you ever done your Achilles? Mine is broke up from the longboard I bought for my birthday on Monday. Nah, Achilles is nasty injury, man. It's not good. Get it checked out, man. Saw your tweet about Ranieri. You only asked a simple question. Oh, mate, honestly, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't. Christian Norgel is cheek, says Toro. There's a reason that Brentford said, yeah, for 12 million, mate, you can have him. Who sells their captain for 12 million pound? If he was that good, they would have at least said, listen, man, give us 20 million for him. They said, just give us 12 million, you can have him. Then man bought Jordan Henderson. He looks better than Norgard, man, let's be honest. Legendary stream always. Big up yourself, Francis. You can always tell when Ben White is about to put a cross in. He lifts his head. Takes about 20 seconds to cross it. Do you work for... No, not 4. Not 4. We just agreed to do some shows. That's it. Norgard, the new scapegoat. Yeah, I know. Let's not do it to him. Listen, we didn't think we were signing Modric, did we? Let's be honest. So what was our expectation of him, I suppose? Shot again, saved at the near post by Kepa. I'll be totally honest with you. This team we've got out, the balance isn't right. We can't get near them in midfield. They keep getting shots off. They're running through the midfield. Nah. It doesn't work. I think we're going to have to bring a midfielder on. We can't get up the pitch. Kepa's been our best player. Cruz is recovering well. Yeah, big up Mark, he is, bro. I appreciate that. What do you think of Wemby in the NBA? Yeah, he's going mad. Didn't he? They said he got 100 points. Over 100 points in the first 3 games. But I think he got 50 in one and then like 40 and then... Yeah, he's going crazy anyway. He's going crazy. No, he's back from injury. Come on, Eze, get cooking, man. We need you to take responsibility. Eze goes by him. Oh, corner to Arsenal. Usually I get excited. Oh, corner, we're going to score. No Declan Rice for the delivery. No Gabriel for the header. I think he needs to bring a centre mid on and give us better balance. The balance is off. The balance is off. I'd put... What would I do it? I don't know how you'd figure this out. Yeah, listen, it's a cup competition. You just got to win the game. Yeah, that's mad. Corner to Arsenal. Eze to take it. Yeah, Oklahoma probably win the championship again, to be honest. Poor corner by Eze. Headed away at the near post. We should have brought Xhaka back. That would have been interesting, wouldn't it? Iverson documentary series on Prime. No, I haven't. I need to watch that. I didn't even know about that. Lawrence, yeah, let's not do it. I hear you. And I said to you at the weekend, like, I answered the question honestly. The attacking midfielder that I wanted at the start of pre-season was Cunha. I don't lie about it. Am I happy we got Eze? Yeah, I think Eze's a baller, but I did want Cunha. The reason is I think he plays at high intensity. He scored like 16 goals last year. He can play up front. He's a very silky baller. Eze is a bit of a contradiction on what Arteta likes. He's very laid back, you know, sometimes, but he's a baller though. He's here now, isn't he? Like you said, did we buy the right striker? Did we buy the right? We've got to make them work, is the conversation that I keep trying to have. Should we have bought Gyökeres? Should we have bought someone else? Should we have bought Eze? Should we have bought... But they're here. They're good players. We've got to get more out of them. Lewis Skelly, mate, I've been defending you for about 4 weeks. And he's playing very casual. Jeez, that goes over the bar. We look shaky. This back four, you can tell, hasn't played together before. There's no organisation. You need one defender that talks and organises. We don't have any of them. Nkapia, I'm not sure even speaks good English. Mosquera's 21. I can't see him leading. Ben White's quiet. Lewis Skelly's 18. Like, there's no leadership in that defence. Our midfield is way too open. Yeah, this could be a long night. I'm not going to lie, people. He's going to need to make 2 or 3 changes to get this game under control. Our midfield looks off. I said this the other day, you know. We're a centre midfielder short. When you look at it, in that double pivot, you've got Rice and Zubimendi. You bring in Norgard and you bring in Marino. Nah, you need one more. You need a high energy one that can run, that can get about the pitch. Marino really is better as an attacking midfielder like he does for Spain. Norgard is just a cheap and cheerful squad player. I mean, this guy, I don't think he'll ever play Lewis Skelly in midfield and give him a run there. I just don't think he will. Our balance is off. But as I always say, cup competition, just win the game. Just win the game. Arteta's got to be careful. We've got a lot of positivity around us at the moment. Getting knocked out of a cup to Brighton at home would have a very... Oh, Ben White, that's a great run. Come on, Eze, get cooking. Oh, you're offside, man. What are you doing? Look across the line. Disrespecting comps like this is why we didn't win trophies, says Andrew J. Big up to you, bro. JP says Eze. With the eyes. Jan said, I think we're going out. I hope not, but we're too weak. But the thing is, bro, they've made 7 changes. Brighton have made 7 changes. I think we've made... How many have we made? We made 10. I think Eze is the only player that started at the weekend. We've made 10. I think they've made 7. We don't look like a team. We don't look like a team. We look like a group of players that have been put together and they're trying to figure out how to play. That's what we look like at the moment. We can't get the ball. We can't get the ball. Hybrid TV, Curtis, like you said, we need to win cups to boost the team around and experience winning trophies, 100%. This is like FIFA back in the day, just pure red lines all over the team. No chemistry. No chemistry. First time I've seen City and Liverpool look so disjointed, yeah? And we got to take advantage of that. Let's check the other scores. I think they're still the same. In the other games, Liverpool still 0-0 with Palace. Swansea are beating Manchester City, which is crazy. But still early in the game. Oh, man, Brighton on the attack again. Skelly's getting minced. He's done well there. I thought he was getting outpaced badly there. Is that a goal kick or did he... I think it's a goal kick. Skelly looked like he was getting done for pace there, but he managed to recover. Meza Easel. Easel, you know, nah. Somebody said that the other day about Ozil and Eze. Meza Easel, you know. Newcastle Tottenham is still 0-0. Aaron Ramsdale's got a game. Paulina's playing centre back. I thought Saul was centre back. Come on, don't mess things up, man. There's a feel-good factor at the moment. We're totally out of this game. He's gonna have to bring a couple of the big guns on. Well done, Max. Drops a shoulder. He needs options. Got no one to pass to. Oh, you've done too much. What I've realised with Max is when he goes past one player, it's like, right, I'm going to go past everyone and score. The maturity you've got to add to your game is, I've gone past the first one, now do I need to play the pass? Listen, he's 15, he's a baller. He's been our best attacking player in this game, but goes on a great run there. Can he roll that to someone? Eze's got to get on the ball more. Akeem, I don't care if he's 15. This ain't work experience. But Max is a baller. I'm looking at the other players, bro, to be honest. I'm looking at Eze and them, man. You're a £65 million player. At the moment, you're hardly on the ball. Max Diamond's on the floor now, holding his leg. Do you think Alexis Sanchez was on the same level as Thierry Henry? No chance. I think Bergkamp is the only one that was even in that category, but even he, for me, I thought Thierry was even better than him. Oh, I think his knee, as he passes the ball there, was a clash of legs. Eze needs to be a leader, yeah. Yeah, he does. That's the thing that that I did like about Cunha. You look at Cunha in the Wolves team who were poor, he had that give me the ball, I'll make things happen thing. But then Eze had that at Palace, to be honest. So maybe I feel like Eze is a bit shy at the moment. He might be a bit overwhelmed, like, oh my God, I'm playing for my dream club. You need to kind of get over that and just say, yo, forget all that, bro. You need to come to Arsenal and try and be the best player. That needs to be your mentality. And you can only do that by getting on the ball. We're building a little bit. We need to keep possession a little bit. The problem, what we've got, is we don't have the midfielder like the Zubamendi who we can go through Zubamendi. Give him the ball, give him the ball. Norgard's not the same player. So we don't have the out ball. Max is playing well. Well, you got Marino. Have a pot or roll it. It's too slow. Where's Eze there, bro? Skelly needs a pass. Got no one to pass to. Waneri gets caught. What? Have you ever seen a defence this high up? Our defence are in their half. One ball and they're splitting us open. That's handball. How's the ref not give that? Oh, mate, honestly, we need to make changes at half time. We got to make changes, I'm telling you. I'd bring on Zubamendi and I'd probably bring on Gyökeres, to be honest. I think I'd bring on a striker. Big up the young buck. You can't take him off at half time. He destroys confidence, but we're defending it in their half. Mac's been our best player. Good run again. There's no movement. We need movement. Come on. Norgard has been... I mean, he hasn't been a nightmare, but he's just quiet, isn't he? I don't expect anything glamorous from Norgard. He's just a bit slower than I thought. Eze, for me, you need to fix up. I'm not on this lethargic, laid-back style. Like, I need to see a bit more. I need to, like, I need to see. But listen, Eze won us the game at the weekend, so this ain't an easy team to play in if you're an Arsenal player. It's a very disjointed team. Ben White with a diag. That's a great ball to Skelly. Oh, he's done, ref! Free kick. Well done, Lewis Skelly. Free kick right on the edge of the box, and it's a yellow card. 50-50 possession. Marvin said, big up Jamaica each and every time. No God is what it says on the tin, yeah. It's like a can of tuna from the shop. Like, it's just tuna. You know, it ain't prime like salmon at a top quality Michelin star restaurant. It's just a tin of tuna. He's just a centre midfielder from Brentford, you know. Free kick. Is it a bit too far over to the side to shoot from here? Eze's over the ball. Marino's probably saying, whip it in, I'll head it in, but Eze might have a shot. Remember, Palace and Brighton were rivals. Yeah, no frills, bro. No frills. Skelly is clearly a midfielder. Yeah, I agree with that. Look at that run even there. Eze, just have a shot, bro. I don't think we've even had a shot on target. John West Tuna, yeah. Just have a shot. Put it in the top corner. Why not? Why not? Brighton were your rivals at Palace. Put it top bins. Over the wall. We've put a wall in front of their wall. As he goes to shoot, they'll split. Eze straight into the wall. What is that? That kind of sums up that laid-back style. Come on. Oh, keeper collects it. Poor free kick. Brighton have had more shots than us. It was crossed in by Nkapia. Marino flicked it on. Harriman Anous was in there, but the goalkeeper collected it. I think we're going to need the bench to get us out of this. I'll be honest. He might have been telling players you can have a night off. I think they're going to need to come on and win us the game. Harriman, he's looked okay. Listen, he hasn't hardly been in the game, to be honest. He hasn't been in the game much, so Brighton have had 8 shots. Crazy. If you look at our team, Kepa costs 5, Ben White costs 50, Skelly youth team, Mosquera I think was about 15, so you're at what, 70 million. Nkapia's going to cost 45, so that's 115 million. Marino costs 30, 145 mil. Norgard was about what, 10 mil, 155. Waineri youth team, Eze costs like what, 65 million. So that's 220 million. Dowman youth team, Harman Anous youth team. Over 220 million. I guarantee you they're starting 11. I mean, that Jorginho Rutter cost about 40 mil, I think, to be fair. But I bet it's nowhere near 200 million. But we will see, guys. Brighton look too comfortable for me. Yeah, we look like the away team. Like, we look like we're trying to get the ball off them. We should be the ones on the ball. And maybe we've made too many changes. No extra time, people. It's penalties after. If we're drawing the game. Hopefully we're not. Chelsea winning 2-0 against Wolves. Swansea beating Man City 1-0. Liverpool Palace 0-0. Newcastle Tottenham 0-0. Brighton have had the better chances so far. Kepa's made a few good saves. Arsenal's best chance, probably the free kick from Eze that didn't even get over the wall. Yeah, that happened to me a few times, Neil. The picture kept going fuzzy and then like clearing up. He hasn't done it for about 10 minutes for me. Now, what is that, Ethan? I'm going to have to delete tweets at this rate. Simple ball given away. I said this before, people, and I promise you I stick by this. Ethan's better as a winger. Oh, corner to Brighton. Ethan, side of the pitch, 1v1. In the middle of the pitch, he's too risky. He loses the ball in dangerous areas. I think Ethan's better on the right than in the 10. He gambles too much. I like him on the right, 1v1. He can dribble past fullbacks. Yeah, he ain't got no chance of playing if you're giving the ball away like that. Nearly cost us as well. City have equalised, apparently. That felt inevitable. They got a good team out. Man City have equalised, which is frustrating. Corner to Brighton, whipped in. Kepa's nowhere near it, and they head it wide. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Doku scored for Man City. That is poor. That is poor. Kepa is in no man's land there. Comes out for the cross. Van Hecker heads it wide, 6 yards out. It's not a good game. How do you pick which non-super chat comments to read? You know what? It's just if someone puts in a good question or something, we just run with it. Newcastle leading Tottenham 1-0. We're very lucky not to be. We should be losing, let's be honest. They've had 2 great, maybe 3 great chances. They're on the attack again. Skelly wins a free kick. In fact, I think he's given a goal kick. Fabian Shaw scored for Newcastle. Palace leading against Liverpool. Liverpool are losing at home. Who scored for Palace? Please tell me it's Eddie and Nketiah just for banter. Ismail Assar, baller. Baller. I bet he's ripping up Kirkez. Liverpool are losing. Man City have equalised 1-1 against Swansea. Chelsea 3-0 now, people. Esteval 3-0. That's done and dusted. It's just us. We're the only game with no goal. We look so shaky. It's unbelievable. All over the place. Oh, we're cooked. We're absolute. This team can't. They don't understand each other. You can see it. I don't even want to start like talking about other teams because we don't look good. Come on, Ben White, get forward. He needs options. He's only got Max Dowman to pass to. Come on, Max, what you got? You're 1v1 with him here. Ethan, come on. You have not had a good game so far. Max actually been our best attacking player. Come on, no God. Sideways and backwards. Oh, come on, come on. Make something of it. Oh, someone's got... Look at Eze, people. Look where Eze is. How is he supposed to get the ball here? You need to get on the ball, bro. You're a £65 million player. You should be bossing this game. Norgard's pass doesn't get there. This is. Yo, I'm telling you, this game's a madness to watch. Listen, it's not all the team's fault because it's very difficult to just put like 10, 11 players together that don't often play. But some of the individuals, I'm like, yo, what's going on here? What is going on here, man? Max Dowman's getting on the ball more than Eze and Ethan and Marino. Get on the ball. Take some responsibility at least. Try and make something happen. Apparently, Esteval scored a worldie. Let's have a look. Esteval. Let's have a look. Oh, he's chipped the keeper. It's naughty. It's just pure Brazilian flair. I love it. I'm here for it. Why didn't Edu sign players like that? We were supposed to be getting all these Brazilians when Edu came in. We got Marquinhos, who was crying in the Europa League. Come on, come on. We look disjointed. They need to settle. They need to get on the ball. Even this here. Why is Kepa taking this free kick? Do you know what I mean? Why is he? Why not just put the ball down here and play quick? Mohamed, we don't play these guys often. Arteta has to play them more often. It looks like we're just on some Sunday match. Pick him and him, dude in the black shorts, throw him in and see what happens. Look at that. 40 yards out from our own goal. Why are we not just putting the ball down and taking it short? Kepa booting it upfield straight to their goalkeeper. It does look like that. You know when you turn up for Sunday League, you're like, lads, got some bad news. We've only got 10 men. He didn't get up this morning. He went out last night and he's asleep. And you're like, oh, my cousin's here. You know, he used to play football 8 years ago. I've got some boots in the car. Okay, yeah, just give him some shin pads, put him at left back. That's how we look. We look like we don't even know each other. I don't know if I'm being harsh today, people, right? Let me know in the comments. But Eze is annoying me a little bit today. I'm going to be totally honest. You're a £65 million player. Like, you're meant to be saying, give me the ball. Make some, speed the game up. He's not in the game enough. Max is on the ball more than Eze. He's 15 years of age. I don't know if I'm being harsh on Eze. I need more from you, bro. Too relaxed. He is stuck on the left, which I don't know why. Why is he not drifting? Anyway, let's see. Come on, Max. Look, attacking intent. Look, drawing people to him. Good ball into Ben White. Ben White clips it in. No one at the back post. Norgard does well. Slide him. Here's Eze. Come on, Ebbs. Do something. Do something. What is that? No, man. Oh, Palace are winning 2-0 against Liverpool. Ismaila Sarr. I can't even get excited because I don't know what we're doing. We might be going out. Come on, wake up, please. We've got experienced players. Ismaila Sarr's a baller. He has always been a baller. I remember when he ripped us up in the Europa League. Oh, Max, mate, you've been our best player. You're only 15. You got double maths in the morning. Goal kick. No. Corner. Yeah, he's given a corner. Max has been our best player. Been our best player. He's drawing defenders and just skipping them. Look, see you later, mate. Guy can't. Guys, he's all over the place. Mate's got to come over and get him out of it. Come on. I don't think I am being harsh on Eze, people. Like, the excitement of when we signed him is you're meant to go into a game like this and manage it. Ball whipped in, it's headed away. Max, our best player. Wow, half time. That half went quick, man. Get this game off. It's been trash. I want to watch the Liverpool game. Or is that on the red button as well? Liverpool losing 2-0 to Palace. I don't know why Slot picked that team. Palace 2, Liverpool 0. Big up everyone locked in. In terms of Arsenal, I'm going to be honest. We look disjointed. The changes. Our balance looks off. Can see a lot of these players haven't played much. Yeah, pretty boring half. Brighton should be winning. I'll be honest with you. I give it 10 minutes. I'll be making changes. I'll be taking 2 or 3 off. There's no point thinking, oh, let's give these guys a rest and then getting knocked out. Do you know what I mean? It's just not. You might as well get some of these guys off. Do you know? We need a midfielder that can get on the ball. And we need an attacking player as well. The crazy thing about this slot selection is he hasn't even put one or two big hitters on the bench to get him out of the mess. He's literally named nobody on the bench. He's named pure youth team players. They've got Chiesa up front. Robertson's playing centre-back with Gomez. But listen, to be honest, forget about Liverpool. No point getting excited. Oh, Liverpool going to get knocked out. The way we're playing, we might get knocked out. Newcastle beating Tottenham 1-0. Fabian Shaw. Man City 1-1 with Swansea at half-time. Doku equalised. They were a goal down. Chelsea 3-0 up against Wolves. That's done. Santos, George and Esteval with the goals. Arsenal, the only 0-0 of the night, people, so far. Stinker of a game. Listen, the players aren't completely to blame. We look disjointed. A lot of players haven't played football. I need to see more from the likes of Eberici Eze, people. Mikel Merino, experienced players that have done it, you know? And midfield looks shocking. I don't want to scapegoat Norgard because this performance isn't his fault. He looks like a £12 million signing from Brentford, without sounding disrespectful. He looks very limited. He's a steady centre mid that wins the ball, plays it sideways, but he's very slow, very slow. I think we need another centre midfielder, but you might as well put Skelly in midfield. You might as well put Skelly in midfield, and at least he's got attacking intent, and he can get forward. He's going to have to make changes. Yeah, you're right, Lawrence. He cost 12 mil, not 70. Yeah, Eze, I always say, when you've got that laid-back style and you look a bit lazy sometimes, even though you're not lazy, you're just very calm and casual. When you play like that, when you get the ball, you've got to look like, you've got to show that quality. This is the reason I look so laid back, because when I get the ball, bang, this is what I can do. If you're laid back and lethargic and you get the ball and you just go, yeah, there you go, mate, there's a sideward pass. You go, well, we didn't pay 70 million for that, bro. I want you to hurt the opposition. Max Dalman's been our best attacking player. He's 15 years of age. Intent is what we want to see. Even if you're not playing great, I want to see you going at people. I want to see you trying to play passes. That was a poor first half. Oh, we'll put the Newcastle-Tottenham game on, actually, because that one was 15 minutes later than the rest. What's your guys' thoughts on that first half? Adebayor and Diaby would cook in this team. Yeah, Adebayor had one brilliant season. Diaby, I thought, was going to be a star, but the injuries. White Glove, Max, the best player on the pitch every time he plays. He's class. It's class. He's sending defenders to the shops. And Zamir said, I don't know why Eze is playing like that. So poor. I mean, listen, I'm not going to hammer Eze because he scored the winning goal at the weekend and he's playing on the left, which doesn't suit him, but he's just, I expect more, people. You know what I mean? Premier League granted permission to break 3 p.m. blackout rule, but refuses. I feel for you. Bro, VPNs, bro, we'll keep it moving. We'll keep it, it's shocking. Fans just accept it. It's mad. It's absolutely mad, but it is what it is. Let it all work out. Listen, let's just win the game. That's all we got to do. That's all. Arteta's shouting at him. He should, but then I don't know if we've been set up the right way. Norgard as a lone 6. That's a disaster, to be honest. It is a disaster. You need to put another midfielder in next to him. Even if you move Marino back and put him in a double pivot, I would put Eze in the 10, move Waneri out wide. If you're going to play the same team. Do you think Arne Slot will still be in charge at Christmas? I mean, if they get knocked out tonight, their next 3 games are Villa at home in the league, Real Madrid at home in the Champions League, and then Man City away in the league. If he was to lose maybe 2 of them, I genuinely think his job would be under pressure. I genuinely do. Boxing Day, I think they're only going to show 1 game, aren't they? Which is a bit sad. You know, Boxing Day is usually day after Christmas. You can chill. You've still got all your food, full program of football. I think they're only going to show, I think they said Man U against Newcastle. They're saying it's because travel, there aren't as many trains and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Not a lot we can do about it. Brandon said, big up, Big C, you look tired, or is it this boring game? Bro, as I said, I went swimming, so my eyes look a bit mash up. But the game ain't helping, that's for sure. The game's boring. T. Omri played on a much better team. Sanchez played with scrubs. Made me love this team. Sanchez was unreal, but Thierry was different. But Alexis was special, no doubt. Motivation MO, some of our fans say performances don't matter, just like the result, so I'm going to go play FIFA. And someone tell me the result later. Yeah, man. I think we got to understand, you know, Nkapia had no pre-season. He's not going to be fit. You know, he doesn't look overly sharp. Mosquera's a young player. There's a lot of reasons that the team might look disjointed. My concern is that it feels like we could lose. That's what's worrying me. I'm not overly concerned by the performance. I'm concerned by the fact that we haven't really created a chance. And they've had better chances than us. So apart from Max Stallman, I don't think any attacking player has done anything. Harriman Anous hasn't really had the ball. Eze, disappointing. Waneri, disappointing. Norgard looks way off it. Marino spent most of the half rolling around on the floor looking for a free kick. Oh, Newcastle. Oh, my days. Newcastle have hit the bar. How has he missed that? Harvey Barnes, 6 yards out. Should have been 2-0. Penalty spot. If you were the manager, Curtis, who would you change at half time? I wouldn't want to drag the young striker, right, because it will hurt his confidence. But I'd maybe give him 10 minutes just so it doesn't look so bad. Well, I'll bring Gyökeres on up front. And I'll bring off Norgard and bring on Zubimendi. I'll try and give Rice a break. I'll bring on Zubimendi, play Zubimendi Marino, maybe move Waneri to the left and put Eze central. Mark said, my brother and mate are Liverpool and they're slot out. A few of my friends are saying they want him gone now. They're saying he's clueless. Brandon said, take it easy. I'm going to sleep. Hope we win this 1-0. Yeah, it doesn't feel like we're going to get many goals. Big C, what Marino gives us in midfield? He rolls around on the floor a lot. Ryan said, can you shout out his wife, Charlotte? Yeah, big up, bro. Big up. Big C, I done a job on Monday and the game had Carlos Vela on the front of the game. Done a job on Monday and the game had Carlos Vela. Vela was an OG at Arsenal, man. Just used to chip the goalkeepers in Carabao Cup. This is the kind of game we needed. Prayers to Jamaica, big up every time, man. Why can't we string 10 passes together? 10, we can't string 2 passes together. They're turning on Slot. They're turning on Arnie Slot. Be interesting in the second half. I don't even want to put the game back on, but we're going to have to. We'll watch. Let's put in the red button. I don't know if they're even giving us reaction at half time. I don't think we've even got pundits at the game. I think it's just maybe they'll just show us highlights. I'll take a masterclass. Yeah, putting us to sleep. Putting us to sleep. Half-time stats. I think that's all we're getting. No pundits, no nothing. Waneri, I'll be honest with you, right? In the 10, loses the ball too much. They've had 10 shots. We haven't had a shot on target in 45 minutes. No shot on target. Really poor. He's not a 10. Yeah, no, listen. He needs to change things, but I don't think he will. The players aren't back on the pitch yet. Curtis, these next 2 games, v Burnley and Sunderland, Make me nervous. On paper, we should win. It's a great chance. Worried we'll screw it up. We need to win tonight, beat Burnley on Saturday, beat Slavia Prague, and beat Sunderland. If we don't win any of those one games, there's a problem. You have to win one of those games. Sorry, all of those games. Club Music said, Curtis, you are laughing, but I'm actually in bed. I almost fell asleep. These are, honestly, my eyelids feel like they got concrete in them watching this. It's tough to watch. Right, so love you, Curtis. See you in it business. You're legendary. Big up, bro. Big up. Because you know why? It's not negativity. It's constructive criticism. We have a right to expect Arsenal at times to be able to play good football as well as win a game. You know, we have every right to expect that. Used to watch Arsenal in the Carabao Cup under Wenger, and the young boys would be balling out, man. You know what I'm saying? Probably get quite far in the competition, maybe get knocked out. We are not entertaining at all to watch. And some of the players that we've brought in to make that difference, they need to step up. I'm sorry. I love Eze as a player. What I saw of him at Palace, he's a fantastic player, but he doesn't even look like he wants the ball. I'd rather he got on the ball and made mistakes than doesn't get on the ball. And you just know Danny Welbeck's going to come on second half and cause us all sorts of problems. You can already see the script. They got that Minter on the bench who's quick, Danny Welbeck. You've got to put the game away. They've made 7 changes. They've made 7 changes. Look, Welbeck, they zoomed in on him. Scored against Man United at the weekend. He's going to come on and go into beast mode against us, especially with the amount of chances they're getting. Doctor said, if Slot's clueless, what the F is Arteta? Liverpool got standards. I hear you. I hear you. Man's won a title a few months ago and people saying, get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? We haven't won an FA Cup for 5 years. Lawrence said, it just strikes me that Eze thinks he's made it. It's like when the guy from the ends gets rich, he's lost that hustle. I mean, I hope that's not true. I really hope that's not true. But he needs to wake up. I'm just trying to see if any changes. Doesn't look like it. Capillo, Mosquera, Dauman, Waneri, Lewis Skelly, Eze, same striker. Kepa, yeah, no changes. No changes. I'm sorry, but I get annoyed when I always say this. When Dauman is our best player, it's a pro and a con. The pro is we've got a 15-year-old that is an absolute baller and wants the ball constantly. The con is there's a £65 million player on the left that is hardly in the game. Marino rolling around on the floor. Norgard, 27 pace on FIFA. Waneri giving the ball away for fun. Come on, step up. Get the job done. Get the job done. Give it 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You've got to make changes. We cannot be losing this game. We just can't. It's a cup competition. Just get through. Even if we win 1-0 and it's not pretty to watch. Second half underway, people. Come on. I predicted 2-0 at the start of the game. Let's hope we can get there. No Odegaard creativity, I have to admit. Yeah. I think Odegaard's stock has gone up since being injured. Because without him, we haven't got a player that gets on the ball enough. Unreasonable said, please sack Arteta. Please sack boring Arteta once we've won the league. Mate, he'll probably sign a 5-year contract on 20 million a season. Unreasonable said, this reminds me of the old Arsenal playing with no defensive midfielder. Look how many shots. Yeah, Wenger days. Come on, Ethan, drive. This way you're supposed to cook. Give it him before he's offside. You're waiting too long. All right, shoot. Oh, Ethan, man. Took too long. Anyway, Max has still got it. Max got so much confidence on the ball. Ethan had 2 choices there. If you're going to drive and get the shot off early, or roll it into Max. He should have given it him early. Come on, young buck. What you got? I keep forgetting his name. Harriman Anus. He hasn't touched the ball much. Come on, Arsenal. Ethan's trying too hard to impress, being a bit greedy. Again, young player, you've got to show maturity. He's probably desperate to score to say, look what I can do, Arteta. But football sometimes is just about making the right decision for the team. Look at Max, bro. You're the best player on the pitch. Give us a penalty. He dived, I reckon. Ah, Max. Luckily, he didn't get booked for diving there. Look at the way he's rolled that left back there. Cooked him. Max is a joke. I'm being honest, right? I'm genuinely not overhyping him. He could probably start in the Prem games. The confidence he's got on the ball is phenomenal. You never see Trossard and them man dribble past players like that. I think he has dived. But oh, look at the aggression in his game every time he gets the ball. Your personal pride should kick in that a 15-year-old's not coming in this team and outplaying me. Marino is the captain. Come on, get on the ball, lads. Our midfield was non-existent first off. Look, they're pushing Max over now. They know he's the danger man. Max Dalman Aldo. Yeah, baller, bro. Fantastic run, the pass to the open man. Yeah. You got to roll it. There's people in the box here. Just drill it across. Don't take him off either, because when we make the subs, it will be the easiest decision to take Max off. Oh, my days. Norgard's giving it away. Mosquera's rescued him. Get this scrub off the pitch. That's a free kick. Unbelievable pace from Incapio. What is this guy? No wonder he says his name funny. Christian Norgard. What kind of pass is that? Mosquera. Look at this pace from Incapio, by the way. He runs past him. Norgard looks awful. I'm sorry. He is slow. Come on, Eze. Please wake up. That's a foul. Nah, Norgard's look. So I'm saying, but you think if Declan Rice gets injured, you think this guy can come in the team for a sustained period of time? We will get smoked in midfield. Because Deckers is agile. He gets about. Norgard is a massive downgrade on Rice. Honestly. He just, yeah, Incapia ran past him. He was standing there. Incapia looked rapid then, by the way. See how quick he got past him. Come on, Eve. Long ball. Nah, he's having one. He's absolutely having one. He's going to get dragged. Who's that warming up for Arsenal there? I couldn't see that. Was it Trossard? Or was it Gyökeres? Ethan's trying too hard, man. I'm telling you. He's trying to play wonder passes. Oh, look at this. Is that, yeah, Marino. Look at Norgard. He rolled over, was going to try and get the free kick, and then got up straight away. That absolutely drives me insane. I can't stand that. You're the defensive midfielder, bro. You're meant to be the tough guy in this team. Nah, man, I'm not having Norgard, man. No wonder Brentford took 12 million and cut their losses. Said go and get Jordan Henderson. Jeez, that boy. Christian Norgard. You know what I mean? Oh, my days. Oh, Marino, why are you fouling him there? This midfield is awful. It's like a bagel. We got nothing in the middle. This midfield is non-existent. Marino, Norgard. You got Marino rolling over for free kicks. You got Norgard giving the ball away. And you got Waneri giving the ball away. Norbit. That's how he's playing. Max is the only player at the moment that looks like we might create. Would have rather kept Jorginho than Norgard. I mean, look, we needed an upgrade, but... Anyway, goal kick to Arsenal. Christian, no good. Yeah, I'm telling you, they better keep Declan Rice fit all season. Wolves have got to go back against Chelsea. Doesn't mean much. I think they're... Well, you never know. Liverpool 2-0 down, people. Ismail Assar with 2 goals. And they've brought on Mateta at half-time for Eddie and Nketiah. So they're definitely trying to secure the bag. Palace won the FA Cup. Glasner's obviously going to try and win trophies. The young lad up front, he's done a lot of running. Please, Ethan, don't give it away. That's better. Eze, come on. Do something, please. Give us a bit of quality. Just keep the ball. You don't have to fall. That's a goal. It's unlucky. Ethan has a heavy touch. I don't. That's what I want to see from Eze. 5-6 moments in the half where you like. That's a great ball. I love that ball. Yeah, I don't mind that. I'd rather he does that than doesn't get on the ball. Absolutely nothing has gone right for Ethan Nwaneri tonight. Nothing. I said it before and I said it again. He ain't a 10. He's too... He gambles on the ball too much. If you lose the ball in the 10, they're at you straight away. I'd put him on the right, but then Max is cooking today. Put Nwaneri on the left and put Eze in the 10. Just change them around. Oh, Ethan, mate, he ain't going to start a game all season after this. He already was out of favour. He's given the ball away about 5 times. He ain't going to play for ages. Kepa smashes it long upfield. Looking for Eze. Loses the header. Come on, run him down. Their goalkeeper kicks it long. Come on. We've just got to try and win this 1-0. I don't understand why our back four's so high. I don't get it. We're begging for a through ball. By the way, people, did you see how quick Nketiah looked then when he ran past Norgard? Oh, my days. He was like 5 yards behind him. He ended up running past him. Or maybe Norgard's just super slow. Eze's so poor except for 2 magic moments in the prior games. Come on. Get Max on the ball. If he's the danger, you've got to keep giving him the ball. Don't leave him out of the game for like 5-minute periods. Like, when a player is cooking, get the ball to him. Ethan, please don't give it away. Come on, Eze. You're 1v1 in the corner now. Twist him up. Come on, move it. Don't slow it down. Hit it. If you're not balanced. Oh, unlucky. Straight the keeper, really. You can tell Ethan is desperate to score. I don't mind him shooting there, to be honest. You're in the area, shifted it, didn't get it towards the corner. I think Harriman and Noose needs to come off. Young lad, put in a shift. He's hardly been in the game. Put Gyökeres up top. Or put Marino up top if you want Gyökeres to have a break. But I would take the young guy off. We need to just grind out a 1-0 win. If we can't get a second. Just get through. You know, Liverpool are losing. Tottenham are losing. Oh, passing's dreadful. We've been absolute. I tell you what, Ben White doesn't look the same player either. Please, Ethan, lift your head up. Don't lose the ball. Just play a through ball. You're running nowhere. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's Max. Sorry. Everyone just looks like Ethan to me now. Now, Max is when he gets shoulder to shoulder, gets eased off the ball, but he's 15. The first bit's great. Try and play a through ball. Baleba, mate, you ain't. There's too much Jaloff strength there, bro. You ain't getting him off the ball. Bring on the Avengers. Yeah, I just want to see like a triple change now. Bring on like Zubamendi, Gyökeres, and... Oh, what's the young guy got? Roll it across! Oh, you've got to find him there. Eze was free at the back post. Harriman and Noose didn't get enough power on the pass. Got cut out. Eze would have had a tap-in. You could even put Lewis Skelly in the midfield. Just do something different. Look how high our defence is. We're in their half. We're higher than the halfway line. Come on, Eze. You've got to grow into this game now. Twist and turn. Come on, need movement. It's too slow, bro. Like, what's going on? Here we go. Just get it to Max Dalman, man. That's the outlet. Harriman Anous could have had an assist. Come on, just give it to Max, bro. We all know the answer. Your right winger's cooking the left back, so give him the ball. Nah, Ben White, man. Ben White ain't getting nowhere near this Arsenal team ever again, by the way. He's nowhere near the level of Timber. Come on. Aye, Marino, that's naughty. Aye! Come on, Ethan. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, Marino, that is naughty work. Ethan Waneri. Quality goal. What a ball from Marino. That back heel was naughty. Yes! I tell you what, Eth, that might have saved you. Ooh, Marino, that's naughty, bro. Yo, I told you, Ethan's desperate for a goal. Anything that comes near him, he's shooting. Lewis Skelly assist. Made in HLM, people. Lewis Skelly assist. Ethan Waneri with a goal. Yes! He needed that, bro. I'm telling you, he might have got released at the end of the game the way he was playing. Ethan Waneri is one of our own. He needed that. Arteta's like, oh, damn, I was just about to sell him to Girona. Quick sell him for 600 coins. Hey, we needed that. 1-0 to the Arsenal. It's cup football. You just got to win. You've just got to win. Let's get the set. Hey, Marino, that back heel was naughty. Lawrence loves Marino. But what did I say, Lawrence? You got to put him higher up the pitch. When he's playing for Arsenal, he's like he's in DM. Get him higher up the pitch, man. Ethan needed that. Come on. Come on, Ebbs. What you got? Cut inside, bend it in the far corner. There's a... Oh, just wide. Deflection. Goes out for a corner. Corner, 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 corner. Eze's been better second half. Shot there, deflected. Went out for a corner. We're not as good at corners without Deckers, are we, and Gabriel? My captain, yo, Marino. No, that Marino ball was crazy. Waneri in swinger. Come on, Mosquera and them man are big, actually. He's... Let's see the delivery. That's not bad. Oh, no one at the back post. That's not a bad ball. Maybe they planned everyone runs near post. He's put it back post. That goal was nice, man. I like the build-up. Latest score. Man City still drawing 1-1. Remember, if you're drawing, it goes to penalties. Could do with a cheeky Man City getting knocked out. Tottenham are losing. They're heading out. Liverpool 2-0 down. An open play goal, yeah. Come on. My prediction was 2-0. Lewis Skelly wins a free kick. 5,000 viewers, people. Big up to everyone locked in. 34 on Twitch as well. Big up. Let's get 3,000 likes, people. Should be easy work. Marindinho. Marinaldo. Ethan Wanscary. Not bad. Not bad. I like that. That's creative. Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up. The draw is after the game, but then it's after the Newcastle-Tottenham game, which started 15 minutes later, so it might actually be about half an hour after the game. Shout out Nottingham Gooners. Big up each and every time. Thoughts on Nkapia? I haven't seen a lot of him in this game. He looks quick. He's had no pre-season, so it's always going to be a hard game for him anyway. But he just needs to get fitness, and then he looks very quick. Be interesting if he ends up playing left back for Arsenal. But then the manager loves Calafiori, but he looks so fast when I saw him run. Come on, press. I'd get Gyökeres on or put Marino up front, but I'd give the young guy a rest now. 61 minutes, not really involved in the game. He's put in a shift. You did say relax, but 0-0 I can't relax. And they look more likely to score than us as well. I wanted it to be more comfortable. Brighton on the attack. Like for information and entertainment. Of course, here come Brighton. Ball whipped in. Yeah, well done. Incapia wins a free kick. South American beast. Yeah, get Gyökeres on, man. If he used to play for Brighton as well, didn't he? He'll be up. I feel like Incapia is going to be a very good player. When they played, was it Argentina? He was squaring him, and McAllister was squaring up, and I thought he's got that South American aggression. You need that sometimes. Come on, Swansea, knock Man City out. That'd be great. Go to penalties and knock them out. Yeah, well, he's Incapia. Where are you going to play him? Left back, really? Suppose that's the only. You're not going to play him, obviously, centre back, but could he be our left back? We do look better second half. Yeah, Brighton under 21s. You are right on that. Come on, Ebbs. Come on, man. See, it's them situations. Colin said, thank God for you, mate. I'm in the pub. Landlady's a Spurs fan, so watching that and listening to you on the headphones. Yeah, nobody wants to watch that, but at least Tottenham are losing, so you can laugh at them anyway. Hopefully they get knocked out. That's a good point. If Saliba doesn't play at the weekend, would you play Mosquera with Gabriel or Incapia? I don't think Incapia's fully fit yet, so I reckon he'd play Mosquera. We need another goal. They're bringing on changes. Is that what? No. Minter, I think that is, and he's quick. Imagine fighting a back four of Incapia, Gabby, Saliba, and Timber. That is madness, isn't it? 4 animals. Well, Saliba's kind of calm, but he's got that strength and that pace. You don't really get a lot out of him. You know, Gabriel's a beast, Timber's a beast. Incapia looks like a beast as well. Eze loses the ball like that too often. Yeah, I feel like because Palace are not a possession-based team, you could probably get away with that. You can't get away with that with us. Ethan, pass the ball, man! He's trying too hard to make an impact. You've already scored, bro. He's done that about 3 times today. Be careful here, lads. Stop the shot. Shot straight at Keppel. How many times has he done that today? Running with the ball, you got passers everywhere. You're not passing to no one. He needs to relax. You've scored. You haven't had a great game, but you've scored. Now chill out and keep the ball. Mosquera got away with that. Kicked it straight at him, but got away with it. Max ain't hardly seen the ball. Now the young guy's got to come off up front. Got to come off. He can't hold the ball. You got to take him off. He might try and give Gyökeres the night off, but he struggled second half. He can't hold the ball up. Timber's twin is apparently a good player. He's in the Dutch squad as well. Defensive midfielder. But I think I saw Liverpool linked with him. Obviously, Slot was his manager at Feyenoord. That's why Arteta doesn't trust Waneri. It's why I would play Waneri out wide, not in the 10. Corner to Brighton. Big up my bro Akeem. Arteta's taking too long with the subs. I wonder if Arteta's thinking, can I get the win without bringing on some of the big players? But the risk is, what if they equalise and then you've got to bring them on with like 20 minutes to go? I think he does need to bring maybe 1 or 2 of them on just to try and give us a bit more of the game. Corner to Brighton. We got to be careful. Poor corner headed away at the near post. Trossard's goal against Leverkusen. Leverkusen. Did we play Leverkusen in pre-season? Was that last week? Oh, we went to that. We were Batteram, Granit Xhaka. I can't remember the goal. We was at that game. I don't know how I can't remember that. I like Nkappi, you know. I think he's quick. Yeah, man. He look. Oh, Voltamada scored. Tottenham 2-0 down. They're cooked. Yeah, Nkappi a second off. Nkappi, I'll be honest. You know, I always say you can tell a player very quickly. Even if they're like not having a great game, you see little parts of the game and you go, oh, I really like that, or I like that. I'm watching Nkappi, I'm going, yeah, man, he looks good. He covers the ground quick. He's aggressive as well. Tottenham are 2-0 down, people. Shaw and Voltamada with the goals. Tonali assist. That Voltamada's a good player, man. Nkappi is like a cheater. Lawrence, you did say about it. I haven't watched enough of him but there was a guy who messaged me when we signed him and he said, bro, he is seriously good. He said, I just don't know where you're going to play him because our manager loves Calafiori. Kepa does well. You know what? I'll be honest with you. Kepa is probably one of the best second choice goalkeepers in the Prem. This guy started last season for Bournemouth, got 9 clean sheets. Liverpool's second choice keeper, that Mamadashvili, he's looked awful. Man City, who've they got? No, Ortega's not bad, actually. I do rate Ortega. Skelly, that is pure class. That's pure class. He should be in midfield. He should be in midfield, mate. He's better than Norgard. Look at Max. Look at Max. Look at the way he drifts past these guys. Keep the ball. Skelly, too strong. Get your body in there. Put Skelly in midfield, please. What is that? Oh, you got away with it. Eze, keep the ball. Skelly needs to be centre mid. Go forward, Ebbs. Oh, no. Norgard's falling over, man. It's just... I don't think Arteta wants to bring all the big boys on. Curtis, do you think that Rice looks like a single point of failure? Who's the cover? Oh, my days. Mosquera's lost it. We've got cover. Have we got cover? What a blocking Capia. Wow, Mosquera. He's got them moments in him, hasn't he? He's a bit young and rash. You see it. That's calamity. You're right, AMSN. What is he doing? Why are you diving in as well? Just stay on your feet and run with him. It's a great blocking Capia, by the way. That is poor. They're good. He needs to calm down, bro. He needs to calm down. Gabriel and Timber. And Saka. Wow, the Nkappi. Yo, I like that performance. Listen, you would have rather maybe took Mosquera off, but Nkappi probably doesn't have 90 minutes in him. He hasn't had a pre-season. Gabriel on for Nkappi. Ben White off for Timber. I feel like Ben White is going to end up like Ramsdale at Arsenal. I reckon. I used to think Ben White was close to Timber. Watching Ben White recently, I'm like, you're nowhere near him. Told you he'd take Max off, didn't I? Told you he'd take him off. It's the easy option. You're 15, take him off. He's been our best player. Saka's on for him. Why not put Saka on for Waneri or Eze? He's got school in the morning. School in the morning. In fact, it's half term. He ain't got school. Max baller, bro. Absolute baller. I don't care if he's 15. Get him involved in the Premier League games. Even if you're bringing him on. He dribbles so good past defenders. It's crazy. Saka takes the armband. No, just in terms of that question that you asked, my apologies to Alfie. Skelly should be the midfielder. I'm sorry. I'm not impressed with Norgard at all. And you're right. Yeah, that's a good touch from home. Come on, Saka. Max has been cooking these. That's a poor pass, man. Declan Rice is probably the least replaceable player in our whole 11 in terms of the player that's coming in the team for him. Even Saka, I think Noni Madueke and Dowman can do a job on the right. Norgard's 10 levels below Declan Rice. We got to hope he stays fit for the whole season, Declan Rice. Ben White's been destroyed by Arteta's negligence. Well, there is a conversation to be had because he needed an operation and didn't do it, delayed it. Did he make it worse? Then he had the operation, couldn't get fit the whole season. Come on, get a shot off. Gabby's on now, set pieces. Oh, Saka's shot. Corner. Gabby's hyping up the crowd. Come on, Gabby, just nod this in now. You've just come on, mate. And said Norgard should be Rice. Boot cleaner. That's wild, you know. Man said Max has got Halloween. Man's going trick-or-treating. That's crazy. Max is going to get a big contract at Arsenal, man, I'm telling you. They reckon, I'm sure I read that Barcelona and teams like that were looking at him. Guy's a baller. Havertz replace Rice? Nah. Seen Havertz in midfield, it don't work. Corner, Saka to whip it. Gabriel, just head it in and get on with it. Headed away. Edge of the box. Shot blocked. Oh, Ethan Wan, here he goes out for a corner. Ethan's saying, listen, I might drop a 4 out of 10 performance, but I'm leaving here with goals. It's good techers, to be fair. He hit it well. Hit it well. Good block, goes out for a corner. Snorgard. Harriman Anusi showed some good little... It's a hard shift, 17. You got to do a lot of running. You know, you got to do a lot of running. Hasn't really had any moments to score, but strikers in Arsenal team, they don't really get many chances. Saka whips it in deep. Header! Oh, cleared off the line. It's bouncing everywhere. Back out wide to Saka. Good strength. Lift your head up, bro. Don't do it. Don't just pass. Here we go. Ethan finds Saka. What's he got? Right. Cross it with your right foot. It's blocked. Arsenal appealing for handball. I think they're just going to get a corner. Remember, there's no VAR tonight. Referee has given... What's he given? Corner, I think. He's telling everyone to go away. Was that a penalty? Should we have scored? Marino's header was good save by the goalkeeper. I think the ball was already out. Anyway. Oh, Wolves. 3-2 apparently. Come on, Wolves. Rescue your season. Get an equaliser. Still 17 minutes to go. We can get that Wolves equaliser against Chelsea and then beat them on penalties. Man City still drawing 1-1 with Swansea. Imagine getting Chelsea, Tottenham, Man City and Liverpool all out in the same night. Crazy. Corner to Arsenal, Saka. Let's just get the inevitable Gabriel header out the way. Let's just do it. Just head it in, Gabriel, and get on with it. Here we go. Header. No, it's headed away. We seem to score more from the Declan Rice side, don't we, than the Saka side. Yeah, remontada. He's on. I tell you what. If Chelsea were to lose that, I reckon Maresca would be under pressure. Lost at home to Sunderland. 3-0 up away at Wolves. If you were to get knocked out, I think there'd be questions over him already. Skipping out Paulinho for Norgard is laughable. Oh, crazy. Crazy. And the crazy thing is, remember that story came out that we were interested in Paulinho. So how did we go in for Paulinho and not get him and get Norgard and Tottenham got him? I don't know. Maybe Bayern Munich were asking, look at Timber straight away. Guy's an animal. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Come on, Anus. Come on, Anus. Oh, you got to score, Saka. Yes! Here we go. Game, set and match. Bukayo Saka made by Jurriën Timber. Oh, the young guy, Anus, should have scored, man. Timber, what a run. Oh, did it? Unlucky for the young lad there. He should have chipped him. Game over. We're in the next round, people. Jurriën Timber, mate. Yeah, I don't know what your problem is, but you're an absolute joke. Look at the weight of the pass. Oh, you've got to lift it, Anus. You don't hit that on the... Look at the weight of the pass. That's Fabregas. Chip it. Oh, he could take it round him or chip him. What a ball. Dink him there. You look like a dream. Timber, mate, you are absolutely ridiculously good. You are genuinely one of the best right backs I've ever seen at Arsenal. He's a joke of a player. He's been on the pitch about 5 minutes. Look at that run. We're in the hat, guys. We're in the hat. Anus is off. What are you bringing on Declan Rice for? Ah, though, he's going to put Marino up top. Unlucky, young lad. Listen, man, respect. He didn't do anything bad. He didn't do anything bad. He's 17 years of age, man. I wish he'd have scored that. Should have lifted it over him. Deckers is on. Marino will probably go up front. And he'll probably put Rice next to Norgard. He probably wants Gyökeres to have a night off. Gyökeres, Zubomendi, Trossard. Rice is on. Marino's up top. Probably no point bringing on Gyökeres now, to be honest. That Nkapia performance has given me so much confidence. He's the perfect left back for Champions League versus PSG. Yeah, I haven't even changed the score. Apologies. Listen, I mean, I don't want to get carried away. I haven't seen enough of him, but he looks very good. Looks very good. He's so quick as well. When you're up against, I don't know, a Doué, a Rodrigo, somebody like that, that extra pace and aggression will be very helpful. Come on, what we want now, people, I predicted 2-0 as well. What we want now is other teams getting knocked out. We'll keep an eye on the scores. Let's get another goal or two. Oh, Ethan, mate, it's just one of them nights. I think he's given the ball away about 15 times. Brighton could be in. Kepa, well done. Kepa's had a good game, by the way. Kepa's had a good game. Timber is world class, just say it. Bro, I say it all the time. I say it all the time. Timber is outrageous. City have scored, man. No. Mamouche, 2-1. They had quite a good team out, man. I had a feeling they were going to beat Swansea, but you were hoping maybe Swansea could take them to penalties. 77th minute, Omar Mamouche, 2-1 to Man City. But Liverpool are heading out. They're 2-0 down, so... And Tottenham are losing 2-0 anyway. Let's get the Wolves equaliser against Chelsea. Chelsea were 3-0 up. It's now 3-2. Mamouche has been injured for a while. Timber or Dalman, man of the match? Dalman, Nkapia, Kepa. I think they've been the three best players who started the game. Timber is our best player. He should be 90 rated on FIFA. He's unreal. Great run, Deckers. Oh, he should have found the pass. Saka was in. I don't know if he was offside there. Will Liverpool ever win a game again? Hopefully not for a while, you know. Hopefully not for a while. They've got Villa, Real Madrid and Man City next 3 games. Another couple defeats out of there would be great. We need Unai to do a number on them. What's up, C? Set Piece FC. I love my team, said Samaz. 2 goals from open play tonight. Cliff said Ben is no loss. Decent going forward. Ish defender. Listen, before the injury, he was good, man. He was good. Was never amazing defensively in 1v1s. He wasn't terrible. But every now and then you had a certain winger that would just cook him. Rashford, that Noah Lang, was it? I remember Mitoma cooking him once as well. But going forward, he was very good. He had great link-up with Saka. But the injuries affected him badly, man. He doesn't play enough football either. He looks unfit, to be honest. I'm putting Timber in an Evo on FIFA. He's not rated highly on FIFA, is he? He's not quick enough either. Timber. No one has Timber on FIFA. Everyone has like Frimpong at right back or Hakimi. Welbs is coming on, apparently. Waneri and Saka with the goals. I'm pleased with this second half. Much better. Much, much better. What I couldn't believe, by the way, is that Arteta played for Arsenal with Danny Welbeck, which is crazy. Welbeck's like 34, 35. Arteta played in the team with him. 2-0. Listen, we'd have all took that. We'd have all took that. Liverpool are 2-0 down, people. Ismail Assar double. Come on, Wolves, equalise. Is he 36, Welbeck? Spurs and Chelsea, going to be a stink fest. What, have they got each other at the weekend? What day is that game? Oh, Saturday. Ooh, some good games on Saturday, man. Tottenham, Chelsea at 5:30. Liverpool, Villa at 8 o'clock. We might have to do that Liverpool game after the Arsenal game. Here come Brighton on the attack. Don't concede. We want a clean sheet. We do not concede goals. I actually think Kepa's had a really good game. Liverpool and Chickenheads both losing. Great weekend followed by an even better midweek. Big C, is this our year, says Dennis. Bro, I said the other day, let's not have a mindset of we just want to win a trophy. Why can't this team win more than one trophy? If we can, and listen, I'm not getting carried away here, by the way, because we've learnt the hard way in the past. But if we're good enough to win the league, why can't we go and win the Carabao Cup as well? I look at the Champions League last year, and I think this version of Arsenal could beat PSG in that game last year with a better attack, solid defence, squad depth. Eze comes off for Trossard. Liverpool red card. Oh my days! It's all going wrong. Who got sent off? I hope it's like a first team player because they get suspended for the league. Who got sent off? Be one of the first team players. Who was it? Who got sent off, people? I haven't got the update yet on the app. Booked and cooked. Eze off for Trossard. I knew Trossard had come on. They made loads of changes. Yo, he actually, some youngster. He actually took McAllister off as well, and Robertson. He actually doesn't care. He genuinely doesn't care. He picked a team like half young players and half first team players, and he took first team players off. He took McAllister off and Robertson. A young player called Nallo has been sent off for Liverpool. I actually think Kepa could be our man of the match, I'll be honest. You look at the amount of shots he saved, how comfortable he's been. I think he's had a really solid game. Max Dowman and Kepa. I'm just seeing Mamouche's goal now. Was it a good one? Yeah, roof of the net. Good finish. Nallo sent off. Imagine being a young player, man. You get an opportunity at a club like Liverpool and you just get sent off. He's probably wiped someone out. Enthusiasm. Mate, I'm telling you, Kepa, he's up there as the best second choice keeper in the league. Really is. I think people have to remember. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, Kepa's the most expensive goalkeeper, I think, ever. I'm sure he's the most expensive goalkeeper of all time. He costs like 70 million. I can't remember anybody costing more than him. Donnarumma, Edison, nah. That's a poor pass, Gabriel, man. Given away. One back by Norgard. Fair play. Fair play to you. Yeah, 80 mil. Most expensive goalkeeper of all time. We've got him as our backup keeper. You know what I mean? We come a long way, people. We come a long way. Think about some of the goalkeepers we've had over the years. He's better than some of the goalkeepers that we've had starting at Arsenal. Crazy. Norgard, man of the match. Maybe Brighton's man of the match. No, I'm joking. Chelsea are sweating. Caicedo's on. Come on, Wolves. We need that equaliser, man. I'm telling you, I don't think Liverpool's fan base, Andrew said it, Liverpool's fan base are not going to be able to hide their true colours. Liverpool's fan base, I wonder if they're going to hide and just go, oh, it's only the Carabao Cup, we're not bothered. I don't think they can get away with that. Losing 2-0 at home to Palace and you've had a young player sent off. We need to pile in on them. Ramsdale's second choice at Newcastle. Is he better than Kepa? Delap red card for Chelsea. Oh my days. It's going to happen. We're going to get a late Wolves equaliser. Come on, Arsenal. What you got? Decker should have hit that. Norgard, what have you got? Cross is blocked. Oi! Gabriel volley blocked. Liam Delap sent off for Chelsea. They're down to 10 men. Come on. Come on, Wolves. Late equaliser and then beat them on penalties. Marino the roller. Yeah, that guy, man. He loves rolling around. I don't know what his problem is. 3 losses to Palace this year. What was that? Oh, Community Shield. And then beat them in the league. Norgard, long throw. The towel's out. It's a good throw, to be fair. Flicked on. Red card for Tottenham. Oh, this night's getting better and better, isn't it? Is that true? Or was it... I can't see it on the update. It just says red card. Red card to Liverpool, red card to Chelsea. Yeah, I mean, maybe it has happened, but I haven't got it on the update. Get Richarlison sent off. That would just be perfect because he's just an annoying player. No, I don't know if it has. Delap will miss the Spurs game. Who would you ideally want to play in the next round? Let's play Cardiff City, who won last night. Home game, really. Fulham, Brentford, you've got... Fulham, Brentford, Cardiff got through last night. Tonight you're going to get Newcastle, Palace, Man City, maybe Chelsea. Give us Cardiff at home. Fulham at home, Brentford at home. Just give us a home game. We can beat anybody, to be honest, but because we're going to rotate, I'd rather not play Man City or Newcastle or Chelsea. But you feel like we're probably going to end up getting a tough team anyway. It is what it is. Stadium's half empty now. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Oh, I'd love us to get Cardiff. I'd love us to get Cardiff. Good touch by Saka. Finds Waneri. Just keep the ball. That's it. Just keep it. What is that? Who played that pass, man? Norgard. Oh. Christian Norgard. Ah, dear Norgard, fella. Will we ever concede another goal? It's crazy, isn't it? How many games in a row is that without conceding? Probably the Man City game, was it? Or Newcastle? What was the last game? Newcastle. So we've gone Olympiacos, West Ham, Fulham, Atletico, Palace, now Brighton. Burnley away on Saturday. Should really be keeping a clean sheet there. Slavia Prague away. Probably should there. Sunderland will be tough. After the international break, though, our first week back, Tottenham at home, Bayern Munich at home, Chelsea away. That's a tough one. Oh, Chelsea have scored with 10 men. Wolves, man, you're a disgrace. Jamie Gittins. Kittens, everyone calls him now. So Chelsea are through. Yeah, we're gonna stay on for the draw. The thing that's annoying with the draw, yeah, they just delay it for ages. Hopefully no game goes to penalties and then they'll get on with it. Everyone's winning, so it should be cool. It's just the Newcastle game's like 15 minutes behind us. We got 5 minutes added on, people. Apparently the draw's at 10 o'clock, but it always seems to get delayed. So yeah, 10 o'clock. So we got like, what, 27 minutes, 5 minutes left in this. 20 minutes post-game. We'll put the Newcastle-Tottenham game on for the last 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll get the draw. Mohammed said, there are teams that in the Premier League just know how to be ruthless when your teams get red card. Yeah. When a team gets a red card, you should punish them. Really. You know, they'll sit in and defend. You should find a way. Lewis Skelly's had a good second half as well, to be fair. Looked a bit shaky in the first half. Gittins, aka Diddy, scored. Man say Gittins looks like Diddy. Tottenham didn't get a red card, right? That wasn't the case. They made a few changes as well. I just don't understand some of these teams. I never understand a team who doesn't win anything and rotates players all the time. What's the point? You ain't winning nothing, so why not go for it? Like even Brighton tonight, I don't understand why they made 7 changes. What are they going to achieve by making 7 changes? Wolves got one back, have they? Trossard. Go on, Ethan. You might as well have a pop. This guy's shooting from every angle. He's given the ball away 20 times. Trossard hits the post. Oh, I thought he scored. Apparently, Gittins scored a belter. Kickoff glitch. Oh, Palace 3-0. Jeremy Pino. I'm telling you, man, Liverpool fans are not going to find that funny. Slot obviously don't care about the competition yeah, it's like an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Slot obviously don't give a damn. The team he picked and the changes he made are crazy, but I don't think they'll accept that. Trossard hit the post with his left foot against his old club. Come on, Wolves. 6 minutes added on. They're 2 minutes in. It's 4-3. Some guy called Wolf. Now you got 2. Come on. Wolves late equaliser. We need it. Even Swansea late equaliser. Ball whipped in for Brighton. Overhit. Goes out for a goal kick. Come on, Wolves. I feel to turn this game off, but I can't. I've got to finish the job. How long's added on? Chelsea have got 3.5 minutes left. Man City got 4 minutes left. Trossard, that shot with his left foot. That's a good strike. Did the keeper touch that? Is Timber down injured? Don't do that to me, please. I think he's all right. I think he's all right, people. Ten Hag. Slot turning into Ten Hag. Jeez. That's not someone you ever want to be compared to. Liverpool game's finished. 3-0. That's a beatdown. 3-0 and a red card. I'm really confused as to... Slot must be going all in for the Champions League or something, because if you've had the start they've had in the Prem, why wouldn't you try and win the Carabao Cup? He put our weak team, he put our weak bench. It's like he didn't care about it. Maybe he's in debt. He wants paying up. He wants the sack. End this game now. 35, 40 seconds to go in this Prem game. Timber, I thought he was limping. I'm keeping an eye on him. Don't concede. Well done. Shot. So, honestly, Kepa's been good. Corner to Arsenal. Last chance of the game. Sorry, people. Oh, City have scored 3-1. Turkey, they're through. Oh, there's only a minute left in that Chelsea game. But Wolves did score in the 91st minute. So, sometimes they add a little bit more time on. 9 hours without conceding a goal at Arsenal. It's mental. Oh, no, the Liverpool game's still playing. Sorry, I thought it had finished. There's 2 minutes left. Corner to Arsenal. This will be the last chance, then we turn over. Deckers whips it in. Cleared away. Right, job done. Game over. Let me get this Chelsea game on. City have won now, 3-1. Multi-view, yeah. Don't mind that. Come on. Come on, Wolves. Gittins' goal was insane. Let me have a look. Gittins. I saw Esteval's one chip the keeper. Let's have a look at this Gittins goal. Oh my, wow. Yo, that is mad. That looked like it, the bar, the post, everything. Jeez. No, that's a wild goal. First time bouncing, volley, hits the bar, hits the post and goes in. Unbelievable. Come on, Wolves. Come on, Wolves. They're in possession. Clipped into the area. Oi! Oh, cleared away. Come on. Surely they've got someone who's got a long throw. Sure. Oh, big up Mohammed, who's gifted 20 memberships to the community each and every time. Big up yourself, bro. Come on, Wolves. Long throw. They've got the towel out. Yeah, Turkey. Yeah, City have won. Liverpool has finished now. Oh, he's gone short. Touch deliver. Whip it in. Clips it. That's a terrible cross. Why would you float it in the air like that? Whip it in. Can't stand when players do that. You've got about 6 players in the area there. On your right foot, whip it in with pace. You're floating it in the air. Keeper comes and collects it. Chelsea got 10 men. Put them under pressure. Good tackle. Keep that in. Just clip it in the box, man. They're so poor, Wolves. You can tell even against 10 men they're struggling. I don't know how they've scored 3 goals. Just cross it. Ah, they've lost. Chelsea have won. Liverpool, the only team we got out. Let's put the Newcastle-Tottenham game on 9 minutes. Then the draw will be at 10. Big up to everyone. Let me stop the timer on the Arsenal game. Job done for us. Man of the match for me, Kepa. Thought he was solid. Very hard for a goalkeeper to just come in the team and look good like that when you're not playing a lot. I thought he had a really solid game. Nkapie is exciting. Very quick, very aggressive. Looks a proper player. Tottenham are 2-0 down. October done. What? Oh, yeah. We haven't conceded a goal in October. And our next game's Saturday, yeah, 1st of November. That's crazy, isn't it? How can you go a whole month without conceding a goal? Arteta's going to win Manager of the Month, and probably Raya or Gabriel or Timber will win Player of the Month. Kepa, man of the match for me. Rock solid, caught every cross. Distribution was good. I thought he had a good game. He had a very good game. But Nkapie looks exciting. Yeah, I'll be honest, man. Yeah, I want Cardiff in the next round. Cardiff at home would be ideal, but the chances of that are slim. The chances are slim. So the teams in this is the quarterfinal, by the way. Now you've got Brentford, Fulham, and Cardiff, Crystal Palace, Man City, Chelsea, and I reckon obviously Newcastle. I can't see Tottenham coming back from this. The worst draw would be Man City or Newcastle away. Really, even Chelsea away. You don't really want that. You want a home game against Cardiff, Brentford, or Fulham would be ideal. But yeah, we get who we get. We get who we get. I think the problem is if you saw it last year when we got West Ham. We went to West Ham with a weak team. They put out a strong team and they beat us. If you put out that team in the first half and you're playing better opposition, you can fall short. Tonali's a butter. Tonali is absolute class. Newcastle's midfield is one of the best in the league, to be honest. Bruno, Guimaraes, Tonali, and Joe Linton. It's an animal. Yeah, it's up there. Like I think they could. They would. Who won the Champions League? Look, Joe Linton wants a scrap. Look. Kudus did that before, didn't he? Was it last year? He pushed someone in the face and got sent off. Joe Linton is on it. Send someone off. Just send them off so they're suspended in case we play them. Have a scrap. Joe Linton and Kudus having a fight. Big up Mohammed, man, for the 20 memberships. Big up yourself. Extra Red said I told man about Incapia. Yeah, he looks proper, man. I can't lie. I hadn't seen enough of him to give a fair judgment on him. Mohammed said, oh no, I read that one. Big up Lee Burnell, man. Big up Big C Unit Business. Praying for all the Jamaican man them at this terrible time. May Jah Selassie bless them in their time of need. 100%, bro. As I said, you know, we can all say, pray for Jamaica. I want to actually try and do something in the next week or so. Whether we can raise money or send things over there, I don't know. I'll look into it. Sometimes, you know, I don't mean to sound cynical, but sometimes you give money to these charities and you think, how much of that money is actually reaching the people? You know, and I hope that doesn't sound bad, but you know what it's like, man. Some of these charities, the money doesn't always get there, you know? And so I think, do I try and actually send things over? I don't know. We'll try and do something. I'll look into it. What we can do. A lot of charities do pocket the money. They do. So we'll watch the end of this game. I'm happy who didn't come on? So Gyökeres, Zubamendi, Calafiori, and obviously David Raya. But Raya's basically had a month off anyway. He's hardly had a save to make in October. So yeah, do a stream and chat donate. Well, we'll look at it. The draw is at 10 o'clock, people. So, but it's always late. There's 4 minutes left in this game. So we're going to stay on and do the draw. Big up everyone. 5,000 of you in the chat. Skelly had a very good second half. Go with respected institutions like the Red Cross, Doctors Without Borders, yeah? You guys let me know. You guys let me know ones that are better to go through and we'll do something. Many charities take an administration fee. Yeah. Like, I'm thinking, can we do something direct? Can we just send something direct and cut out a charity? Or is there a charity that we think, we can, it's safe to donate to them, it'll all go to them? But we're going to do something, that is for sure. Jamaica, my thoughts, bless, 100%. 75% goes to administration. Fees. Has I had a better second half? Yeah, better. Better. Not amazing, but better. More creative. We need that. Adain said I'm from Spanish Town in Jamaica. It was terrible yesterday. Well, they reckon it's moving north of the island now. So I think they said the strongest part of the hurricane, which is that middle bit, is now out of Jamaica, but there's still some of it is still there. But yesterday it ripped through parts of the island. So I hope you're safe, bro. Yeah, I reckon it's heading towards Cuba now. In terms of the performance for me, Kepa would be my man of the match. Thought he had a really good game. He had a lot of saves to make. Ben White was not great. Louis Skelly, first half wasn't great. Second half was really good. Mosquera played all right at a moment of madness, but not too bad. Incapia was solid. I was excited by what I saw in that performance. Quick, aggressive, good on the ball. We might have another star centre back there. Norgard doesn't look great. Waneri didn't actually play that well, but scored a good goal. Eze, first half, not good enough. Second half was better. Dowman, best attacking player on the pitch, 15. Guy's just pure class. Harriman Anus, I thought did all right, you know. Listen, he had a good chance. If he'd have chipped him, I think he'd have done something. Could have scored. He done all right. I think if you're 17, you're coming off the pitch going, disappointed I didn't score, but that's not a bad performance. You know, he didn't disgrace himself. Michael said, I'm in Kingston, Jamaica land we love. Big up, bro. Got some friends in Kingston now, and they said they're not too bad in Kingston. I don't know if the whole of Kingston, but where they live, they said it didn't affect them too much. South London's finest, and my family is from St. Elizabeth. They are saying it's completely... Yeah, I saw videos of St. Elizabeth. Got ripped up, man. Extra red, I watched around 15 of his game when they went undefeated. I thought Alonso was going to take him to Madrid in terms of Incapio. Yeah, I mean, their defence is not great either. He could actually probably have gone and played left back for Real Madrid. Skelly got the assist, didn't he? Didn't he? He gave the ball to Waneri. Supportjamaica.gov is the website to donate. Okay, there we go. We'll look into that. Big up James Bond. And we'll look at something. We're definitely going to do something. Mohammed said, my thoughts to the people in Jamaica. Whatever the community decides, don't forget to get me involved. 100%. I'll let everyone know. Big up to you, Mohammed, man. Always supporting the channel. Samad said, Liverpool things fall apart. Tottenham tasteless chicken cooked. Gunners gunning. If you hate Tottenham, stand up. Well, there you go. If I see it, I have to acknowledge it. Tottenham are heading out of the Carabao Cup. 4 minutes added on. They're 2-0 down to Newcastle. Man City won 3-1 against Swansea. Doku, Mamouche and Cherky with the goals. They were losing 1-0. Chelsea won 4-3. They were 3-0 up. Liam Delap was sent off. He will miss the game against Tottenham at the weekend. Newcastle 2-0 up against Tottenham. Shaw and Voltamada with the goals. Arsenal won 2-0. Waneri and Saka with the goals. Good night. A good night for the Gunners. Who will we get in the draw? Shocker said, I met Ty at the Emirates today. What a gentleman. Absolute gent. You will not meet a more just like humble guy than him. Like genuinely. Don't get me wrong. If you wind him up about Arsenal, he will argue with you. But if you go to him on a just normal conversation, he will make time for anybody. Guy's a legend. Guy's a legend. This guy, I think there was wasn't there a picture? He went to Wales to watch Arsenal under 21s. He went to like Newport on a Tuesday night to watch Arsenal under 21s. When you say a guy devoting his life to the football club, he watches the women's games, the under 19s, under 21s, under 23s, travels the whole country to watch the first team. That guy loves Arsenal like you would not believe. But yeah, big up, man. Good for you to meet Ty. Arsenal's next 6 fixtures. Burnley, Slavia Prague, Sunderland, Tottenham, Bayern Munich and Chelsea after the international break, which is in between. Burnley, Slavia Prague and Sunderland are the 3 games before the international break. 3 away games for Arsenal now. Because realistically, if you're playing those 3 at home, you know, Burnley at home, I'd expect Arsenal to win 4-5-0. Slavia Prague, I'd say, yeah, we're going to batter them as well. Sunderland have started the season well, but away from home, they can be different games because you saw when Liverpool went to Burnley, tough game. You know, they just put loads of players behind the ball. I'd still expect us to beat them, though. After the international break, yeah, Tottenham, Bayern and Chelsea, all in the same week, will be difficult. I missed the Claude and Ty show on AFTV, legendary. Just them 2 arguing. You know, it was just always worth it. Always worth tuning in. Hopefully we start getting players back after the international break. Well, I saw a story today that they reckon Noni Madueke's ahead of schedule. They reckon he'll be back after the international break. I don't know if he'll be back straight after, but they're saying he's already on the pitch. I don't think he's training with the team, but he's on the ball and he's jogging. I think they said that Havertz is ahead of schedule, but they think it will still be at the end of November. So I think after the international break, Odegaard and Noni Madueke will be the 2 that sort of come back first. You'll then probably get Havertz at the end of November, and they reckon that Gabriel Jesus will be back in December. So, yeah, players on their way back. Tottenham have lost. They're out. Full-time whistle goes. 2-0 defeat. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, Jesus back in December. And according to reports, he's going to stay until the end of the season. Sports Genius said, Big C, the government here in America is taking away food stamps starting November the 1st. Supposedly we're a first world country. It's crazy, isn't it? I actually didn't know about that. America's such a big country, so much money there. How are they leaving people out like that, you know? Rich get richer, the poor get poorer, people. That seems to be the way of the world. You know, you've just got to try your best to be in that higher tax bracket. It's hard, isn't it? It's not easy out here, man. It really isn't. They're making it harder as well for people. Palace have just tweeted this. Liverpool again, W again. I mean, that is naughty work, but damn, I'm here for that. I'm definitely here for that. They've played Liverpool 3 times and beat them 3 times. Community Shield, beat them. League game, beat them. And now knock them out of the cup. I mean, that is crazy work, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Made me laugh because on their pre-game one, they put up a picture of Mark Gahey with some cheeky look on his face. And obviously Gahey was supposed to sign for Liverpool and they stopped it at the last minute. That's proper. That is proper. Do I tweet about that? Yeah, I tweet about it. This is naughty, but I respect it. Oh, dear. I'm here for it. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. Anyway, let's hope the draw is soon. No games have gone to penalties, so it should be. Well, it says 10 o'clock, but this game just finishing. Big up Claudius, who said, from Hawaii, here's to another Arsenal win. Prayers and love to Jamaica. My family is from Linstead, St. Mary, and Port Maria. Hey, man, big up, bro. Appreciate the support. Hope your family as well. And yeah, man, it's a crazy time. We'll find out more in the aftermath. The problem at the moment is that a lot of people have lost like electricity and are struggling to communicate. So a lot of people don't know how people are over there. You know, that's the problem. Glasner's a brilliant manager. He's a brilliant manager. He really is. He loses his best player every year. You know, Lise, Eze, Gahey's gonna go next summer. Clubs will probably go for Mateta. Yo, big up man like Aaron Ramsdale. You know, I think that's his first start of the season. Or he might have played in the last round actually, but clean sheet against Tottenham. He'll enjoy that. Well, the draw is supposed to be in 3 minutes. Sorry, so let's hope they're on schedule. Mons is now slot out. Wow, that is crazy. Liverpool fans are impatient, man. You should try going 5 years without a trophy. Heard 80% of Jamaica is without electricity, and that's what I'm saying. That's one of the major problems, is that the aftermath, you know? Airports closed. A lot of shops are closed. Very difficult. Maxwell said his mum is in Kingston. She's safe. Well, like I said, I don't know about the whole of Kingston, but I spoke to a couple of people in Kingston. They said they're not too bad. Just seeing the Palace goals. Their defending's terrible. Pino scored. Yeah, Liverpool are all over the place. Mobay and Kingston, most of my people. Airport hopefully open Thursday. A couple people I know on holiday over there. They're stuck over there. Is this the Gittins goal or is it the check this goal? Check this goal. Check this. Bap! Oh no, I thought it hit the bar. It just hit the post. On the phone, it looked different. Saxter Airport is destroyed. Yeah, in Mo Bay. Mash up. I think the airport in Kingston is not so bad. Reason is we are broke. The interest on our debt is almost $1 trillion per year. Do you know what, right? I've been to America, I think 4 years out of the last 5. Couple of years I've even been there twice in the same year. I love going to America. I think there's so much things you can do there. You know, you got the choice of anything. You can go Miami, you can go LA, you can go to a city, you can go to, places with snow. You can, and America, I speak to a lot of people who live there, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like America's not being handled in the right way at the moment. I've got to be honest. I said, and I don't know everything. A lot of you guys live in America, you know more than me, but I look at America now and I think it's a great country. It feels like it's being ran by the wrong people, you know? That's kind of the impression I've got. You guys will know more than me living there, but the energy feels a little different at the moment. And then listen, very similar in England. Like England at the moment, or the UK, but I speak more about England. But England feels like it's in a zone right now where you've got to get your money up and you just got to stay out of people's way. The draw's at 10:30. Is that what they just said? Oh, come on, man. They said it was at 10 p.m. How is it at 10:30? What do they need to talk about for half an hour? Let me see this. I'm sure I saw a tweet saying 10:30. They usually get 10:30 if one of them goes to penalties. Carabao Cup draw. Look, they tweeted the Carabao Cup draw will take place on the conclusion of the Newcastle v Man City game. Newcastle v Tottenham, sorry. And it's just finished. So why do they need half an hour? We'll wait a little bit anyway. We'll wait a bit. See it out. Waffle until... Do you know what? I've got dinner waiting for me and all sorts. Airport in Kingston is okay. We'll open at 4 p.m. Oh, that's brilliant. You're wrong about America. No, listen, I'm not making this like England's this and America's that. I feel like England's all over the place as well, bro. Let's be honest. They're protesting, there's all sorts going on. Food stamp stoppage is for illegals, is it? Listen, I don't know. I'm learning off you guys what you tell me. Oh, you're right, bro. You're right. Look at some of the things now in England that people get away with, and then people are getting arrested for tweets. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Mr. Cool Bush, I'm going to Jamaica on Monday. Yo, be safe, bro. Be safe. When you're there, let me know what it's like. Do you know what? I'll be honest, people, right? I had an opportunity to potentially go to Jamaica in 2 weeks. I couldn't do it because of some commitments I've got over here. But before this Melissa hurricane was about, I was thinking, during the international break, I want to go and watch that Jamaica game against Curacao at home, because if they win, they're going to qualify for the World Cup if they beat Trinidad. Can you imagine the atmosphere inside that stadium if Jamaica qualify for the World Cup for the first time since '98? Would be unbelievable. So I want to know what it's going to be like over there on the back of the hurricane. I would love to maybe. The trip was supposed to be for 2 weeks. I couldn't go for 2 weeks, but maybe I could go over for a week or something. But we will see. How the hell did we lose to Liverpool? We didn't attack them. It's simple. We sat back. And if you sit back, you're always at risk of conceding. Quasar said, I'm from Trinidad. Jamaica going to deal with us. We aren't at it one bit. Yeah, but Jamaica, bro, they drew with Curacao. So they're very unpredictable. You need to eat. No, man, we'll try and finish the job. Hear that, Big C? The USA and UK need to take a look at the C unit community. You know what I mean? Togetherness. I feel like nowadays, and I don't want to get too political here because, you know, you always divide opinion when you say this, but don't you feel like nowadays that, and I can't say this about every country because, you know, I don't know how your governments work and stuff, but I feel like now we live in a society, they're trying to pull people apart. They're trying to divide people. It's like, right, if you've got money, we're going to do this to you. If you haven't got money, we're going to make it harder. Even culturally, I feel like they're trying to pull people apart. It just feels like that. That's what I feel like they're trying to do in this country anyway at the moment. I feel like they're trying to divide people. Like, I feel like society nowadays is like, if somebody fell over in the street and was hurt, they're more likely to get their phone out and record it than actually go up to the person and help them. That's kind of what I view society as right now. It's they're turning society into a very selfish nature where we're all, because things are more difficult and we need money and we need to pay bills and food's going up and the car insurance is going up and all of that stuff. It's like it's turning people very selfish. That's what I feel like. It's called populism, divide and rule. Yeah, you separate people, you make them weaker. You're easier to control. That's what I feel like, you know? That's what I feel like. And then now they're trying to bring in this what's this thing called, man? I forget what it's called with the where you gotta have the digital ID and all that, man. It's all mad, people. The world's crazy. I'm telling you. World's going crazy. But at least give us a title in this crazy world. You know what I'm saying? Give us a title to celebrate. Spiritual education is needed in society. Humans are selfish. Yeah, yeah. It's it seems to be the way of the world now. Nikki G, big up to you, new member. HR said need to take Burnley and Sunderland seriously. Won't be easy. Definitely won't be easy, bro. Definitely won't. I remember when Southampton beat us at the Emirates. When Walcott scored against us. I think Ramsdale was in goal. Newly promoted teams can cause you problems. Oscar says, Kansas City Gooners, Missouri. Come on, you Gunners. Big up to all the Kansas City Gooners locked in. Nito said, thank you for calling out USA. No, listen, I'm not calling out a whole country, by the way. America's a great place. I just think sometimes, man, the people who are running these countries. Curtis, do a poll. Statue for George Graham. George Graham should have a statue, in my opinion. I was 3-all won it when we played at Southampton. I think George Graham should have a statue. I know a lot of people think because he ended up at Tottenham, he doesn't. But George Graham laid the foundations for Arsene Wenger to build on. Wenger doesn't achieve what he achieves without that defence that he was left by George Graham. You know, George Graham and Ian Wright, for me, should have statues at the Emirates. 100%. Big up Leon, who said, love from Antarctica. Yo. Big up yourself, man. Antarctica, bro. I'd love to see places like that, you know. But, boy, hard to travel. I don't think you can just travel there, can you? I think you have to do all sorts to get there. Well, I thought the draw was at 10 o'clock, people. But apparently the draw's later. So some people said 10:30. They're interviewing 2 Newcastle players now, but then are they going to have to interview both managers as well? Sometimes it is 10:30. I'm just going to ride it out. We'll just have a chat. We'll just have a chat. Is he having me on, people? It's been a long show. I'm taking him at face value. He said he's there. So we're going to assume he is there. Now, a good win tonight. Good win tonight, people. Did they say 10:30? Did they say 10:30? Ezo said, Big C, I agree with you on most things regarding politics in America. I think you're wrong. You're being misinformed. Yeah, no, listen, I'm only going off what people are telling me who I speak to over there, and maybe it's not as it seems in the media, you know. I can't lie. But I can say for sure in England it's definitely. Definitely. James says you're a good man. I like to think so. I like to think so. Mustafi statue. He defended like a statue at times anyway. Was George Graham the Tottenham manager when Campbell left? That is a great point, you know. I actually didn't know that. If he was, it's probably an inside job. It's probably an inside job. Manuel said, prayers up for Jamaica not to be a conspiracy theorist, isn't it concerning a lot of countries are getting it? Do you know what? Somebody sent me a video this morning. You know, these conspiracy theories saying something about, forget the exact details, but something's happening. They're trying to turn Kingston into some sort of digital city, I think it's called, by 2030. And they were basically saying, I mean, look, I don't. They were saying that sometimes these bad weathers are man-made. I mean, I don't know enough about them to even have that conversation. But there's a whole video out, and it's got like 1 million views. But you just never know. There it was. Vision 2030 Jamaica. They want to turn Kingston into New Kingston, and we'll test out smart technology. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know enough about it. I didn't watch Aspinall, man. I heard he got poked in the eye, bro. Cloud seeding is real. Yeah, I mean, all those sorts of things. Crazy. There might be truth to it. To pass some time, can you tell us a story about how you and Senderos became friends? Ooh, friend. Do you know what's funny, right? And this is how shameless football is. And I hope he's not watching this because he does watch the channel sometimes, and I still speak to him sometimes as well. I'm being totally honest, right? Senderos was not as bad as some people were making out when we did the worst Arsenal 11 of the Emirates era. I genuinely don't think Senderos should be in that team, right? Like, he's nowhere near as bad as Johan Joru, Scalacci, Mustafi, Mikel Silvestre. But let's be real, he certainly wasn't our best centre back either. Philippe, if you're locked in, you know, I apologise. But basically, what happened was during lockdown, my channel was like new. I just messaged a load of ex Arsenal players. And to be fair to him, he read it straight away and he said, I'll come on your channel. And he came on the channel. And to be fair, ever since, I've always like sort of kept in contact with him. I don't speak to him that often, but if I message him, he messages back. When I put up certain things on the gram, he'll like it and stuff like that. So I big him up, man. Yo, Senderos started against Real Madrid in the Bernabeu for Arsenal when we beat them 1-0. He was up against R9 that night, people. So, but yeah, you know, and I spoke to him off camera and we had a laugh, by the way. And, you know, because Drogba used to terrorize Senderos. I don't know what it was about Drogba, but Senderos, he got absolutely destroyed by him. But he's a cool guy, man. He's a cool guy. He had a good career. Man ended up at AC Milan and everything with Ronaldinho. Spar said, hey, Curtis, I haven't been able to catch your streams. Hope you're well. We better win something this year. We need to, bro. We need to. This is the year silverware can't be slipping out of our grasp. Ooh, football friend. Ooh, friend. Big Phil. Does Voldemort look like Keith Lemon? And you notice that's a good point, you know. Keith Lemon sort of disappeared from TV. He was all over TV. He was all over TV. And he's just disappeared. What happened to him? Maybe they banned him. Voldemort's a good player, though. Big up Pilot 971. Big up Big C. C Unit. Let's go. Also said all first world countries were built by cheap immigrant workforces, just like my beautiful club and many others. The working class is being ruled out. Left-footed volley in the USA, they cut the budget for the Department of Education, and Vince McMahon's wife now runs the department. That should say a lot. I mean, boy, we could speak about this stuff all night, right? Keith Lemon will get cancelled. Yeah, TV is very. It's very you. Some of the things he said back in the day, you wouldn't get away with that on TV nowadays. Ash said, "Hey Curtis, you seem to be one of the genuine content creators. Thanks to content creators like yourself, we are not indoctrinated by this bought over mainstream media. Reality is way different." Yeah, man. Like I think that, and I'm not just saying this because I create content. I think if you're a football fan now, content creators are your way of information. Because let's be real, if you go on Sky Sports now, if you put on Sky Sports News and watched it for the whole hour, and you're an Arsenal fan or a Man U fan, Liverpool, whatever, they're probably going to talk about your team for about 3 or 4 minutes if you're lucky. You might get 3 minutes of your team in 1 hour. Realistically, you're better off watching this channel or watching, Turkish, or watching Robbie, or watching some, and getting your news like that. Now, I'm not in the know, by the way. I'm just going to talk about information that you guys have got access to anyway. But yeah, I think content creating is taking over from mainstream media. Now, don't get me wrong, there is still a big place for mainstream media. I love watching The Overlap. I think The Overlap's one of the best podcasts in the whole of football. I think it's brilliant. After the game, sometimes you want to hear what the ex-players have got to say, CBS, Omri, and those guys. But I don't watch TV that often anymore. I said it so many times. I watch YouTube more than TV, because what is there to watch on TV, really? If you want to watch football now, you're paying for Sky. They're going to show you some old goals. They're always showing old goals, which ain't that bad. Few live games. Sky Sports News are repeating the same thing all night. Content creators are taking over people, I'll be real. DC Gonna No Hate is the OG's podcast continuing. 100%, bro. We'll be back next week. We'll be back, man. There's no problem between us. I've said that so many times. Bo Selector ruined Craig David for years. Craig David, can I get a rewind? Bro, I used to love that. Man. It's crazy. It probably did ruin their career. Big up Jamari, good afternoon from Guyana, South America, Georgetown. Is it Georgetown, Guyana? I agree, see, I literally just watch YouTube TV license. Yeah, just tell them you don't watch it. Daniel said, yo, Curtis, big up, much love from North Korea. Big up, everyone locked in. The draw was supposed to be at 10, but apparently it's at 10:30, so I'm basically going to waffle for the next 13 minutes. Just bear with me. I've got my dinner waiting and everything, but we're close to it now. We might as well keep going. I think they have to interview both the managers. Kez. That was the bird, innit? Yeah. No, they can't put them programs on TV no more. They just can't. You wouldn't get away with it. You've got, what did we used to watch back in the day? In Between Us was good. Phone Shop, that was good back in the day. What was that other program, man, with a guy who used to copy people? Is it Phone Jacker or Face Jacker? One of them. That was good as well. There was so many, man. There were so many. Phone Jacker, yeah, that's it. Them programs were so funny. Little Britain was good as well, yeah. That hoodie is mean. Yeah, man. The old badge. I'll be real, the old badge got me, man. Yeah, they're interviewing the managers. It's 10:30. It's 10:30. So yeah, we'll be here till 10:30, people. Phone jack. Yeah, them programs were so funny. Tom Jolly, is that the guy who used to get the phone out and start shouting? Yo, Ronaldinho or Zizou, I hate them questions. I love both of them. Two of my favourite players ever, them two. Best nightclub in London? No idea, bro. I'll be honest, I hardly ever go clubbing. You're asking the wrong person. You're asking the wrong person. Back in the day, Funky Buddha on a Tuesday night. Where did we used to go on a Sunday, man? We used to go to a club on a Sunday. I forget the name of it. We used to go Facers in Essex. That was a good night. Gants Hill. Um, but yeah, man, I don't. All that, man. Shoreditch, a good night. Yeah, I don't know if London really bangs like that anymore. I'm not even sure, to be honest. I'd like to switch to part-time work. Any advice? I mean, bro, it's difficult for me to advise you because I don't know what your circumstances are. You know, everybody wants. I know you're always bantering me as well because you're saying I'm a part-time content creator, right? I like it. I like what you're doing there. You are unreasonable, not unreasonable. You know, man's always going for me. It's over for mainstream if you guys get more access. There you go. That's all we're waiting for because Doctor said you had a funky Buddha in London. We had one in Miami and in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah. Yeah. But Arsenal are not really allowing a lot of access. They're one of the clubs that still don't allow many people in. Liverpool give great access to content creators. Man United are quite open with it as well. Arsenal are still fighting against it. But then you look at Arsenal, they're doing a lot of things that content creators are doing. They just started a new podcast today on their channel. Check Indy Carlia's tweet. Arteta has 100 million to spend in January. Thing with him, he's not really the most reliable, but in the summer he did get a couple things right. Where has he said it? He will never admit it. Arsenal source, Arteta has 100 million to spend in January. The thing with that, why I'm not sure, is they said we couldn't buy Nkappi or we had to get him on loan. So if we had 100 million, if there's 100 million, you either go and get Rodrigo, Yildiz, Leao, Semenyo, and you make sure we win the league. Oh, Vinny would be, honestly, if we signed Vinny Jr., oh my days. Vinny Jr. would be home shirt, away shirt, third kit, Vinny Jr. on all three kits. It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. But he looks like he's had a bit of a fallout with Alonso. I don't think Arteta could manage Vinny Jr. Snake Eyes said, who do you want to face? Big up Jamaica. Give me Cardiff City at home, Snake Eyes. Give me Cardiff City at home. But I'll be honest, I don't want Man City or Newcastle away. I'm not saying we can't beat them. I'm saying because we're going to make a lot of changes, it would be a difficult game. I just want a game that's not going to stress us out too much. Ideally. You can't stand Vinny. I have to admit, Vinny's ego kind of went a bit crazy in that Ballon d'Or year. I think he was very... He expected to win the Ballon d'Or. He didn't take it well, did he? Fabric was a madness, especially if you were on the grind. Fabric. Is that a nightclub in London? What the hell are we going to do with that kind of money? Get a new dog. Love your content, pal. Class, says Jay Smith. Big up to you, Jay. Oh, Slots interview. This is, honestly, I'd pay for this. I think it's what you say, guys. You know, I don't really care about the Carabao Cup. They're calling me Ten Hag. It's fantastic performance. And they're calling me a bold fraud. And the quality that we have, I think we can win the Premier League, but not this year, guys. Maybe next year or the year after. I'm the new Ten Hag, guys. That's my Dutch accent. It's not bad. They say the S is like, you know, Golsh. Golsh. I don't know. Not bad. Not bad for the first attempt. Let me work on that a little bit. Let me work on that. More than a 9 in the die shot. Mikel Arteta. More than a 9, guys. You know, you want more than a 9, are you? And I think for 199, you're going to need to pay more than that, mate. You wanted 2 accents. 199 is not enough, mate. You got to go higher than that. I'm off to drink some diesel. Anyway, Daishi. More than a 9, guys. Darth said, wow, long stream. Big up from local work. Yo, big up. Well, I thought the draw was at 10 o'clock. And the draw's at 10:30. So I'm hanging on. We're here now, so you might as well wait. Yeah, we're working on the accents, you know. Yeah, more than 199, guys. More than 199. Get me Liao. Dave, you know, man. Bring Liao to the carpet. I know people aren't having him, but I rate him. Perfect. Not bad. I said we'll waffle till 10:30, so, you know, I'm just trying to provide some good waffle. Not the Arteta kind of waffle. Proper waffles. Slot was deflecting again. What did he say? I actually didn't hear what he said. I didn't really want to hear what he said, to be honest. I think Slot's getting a bit boring and delusional, to be honest. He's just moaning about stuff all the time. Just get Klopp back, Liverpool. Real talk. Just get Kloppy back. 400 million. You imagine what Klopp would do with players like Isak. Get Klopp out of retirement, man. That's what they should do. No, I'm looking for his quotes, but they're not showing them yet. I'm not really bothered what he said, to be honest. Fabric was a drum and bass nightclub back in the day. I don't know if it's still going as a madness. You know what? I didn't mind the odd song, but I wasn't really into drum and bass too much. You know what I mean? It was a bit much for me. I like the old school garage raves and the bashment raves, hip hop, R&B and that, but the drum and bass, I couldn't do that all the time. Keep Klopp in retirement. That's a good point. That's a good point. We don't want Liverpool to get good again. Just tuning into the real OG. Big up, see how did Dowman play? Big up to you, Raz. Dowman was cooking, bro. He was probably our best attacking player. With this stream, you can officially call yourself a full-timer. There you go. We're back. Big up Peter Nolan. Oh, listen. Oh, Funky House. Probably around 2005 to 2010. Dear, oh dear. That was the pinnacle of like funky house music. House music kind of crossed over into like old school garage with the beats and stuff. Yeah, that was crazy. MJC for 2 mil tax free. Would you run away from? Nah, we can't do that, man. What, by myself without the fam? You can't do that. You can't put a price on the family, man. T2, yo, you know, bro. You already know. You already know, man. Them funky house beats were crazy. Stuart said, greetings from the Gold Coast, city in Australia. Another win. Couldn't watch here, so your stream was as invaluable as always. Big up to you, Stuart53. Appreciate you locked in. Yeah, listen, the second half was a lot better. First half was not great. If you like old school garage, check out my channel on YouTube. Jamboy1984. Is that the name of the YouTube channel as well? I'll check it out, man. Crazy Cousins. Bro, man, them raves there, oh my days. Crazy. Literally crazy. We played all right second half. We played all right. Come on, get on with this draw, lads. What is it? 28 minutes past. They have literally dragged the living daylights out of this. Oh, DJ EZ. Oh my days. He might have been the best. Rococo, bro, Sunday night. Rococo, but I'm old school, you know. Rococo on a Sunday night in Birmingham. Fish Go Deep. Oh my days, crazy. Them beats are mad. Rococo on a Sunday night in Birmingham was a madness. Claude knows, man. You know. That is proper old school. Is this the 100K stream? Do you know what, man? We're just doing it first week in international break. Even if I end up doing it by myself, maybe we'll bring some of you guys on the stream or something. I don't know. I've tried to create this like, oh, let me get some really hyped up 100K stream and get X players on. It's hard work. Are they gonna get on with this draw or what? Here we go, the draw, people. Finally, the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Oh, it's after. They want another after the break. How many breaks do you want? You spoke to all the managers. We're in the last eight, man. Arsenal, Brentford, Cardiff, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Fulham, Man City, and Newcastle. Ideally, there you would love like Palace, Chelsea, Man City, Newcastle. Listen, we're top of the league. We can beat anyone. We can beat anyone. Your favorite 50 Cent song? I love Ghetto Quran, people. If you know about that. Lord, forgive me for I've sinned. I like old school 50 more than new school, you know. Probably Get Rich or Die Trying and Before. Power of the Dollar, all of that. Ghetto Quran. That's probably my favorite. What we talk? Oh, Gangster. I knew someone in the community respected Guru and Premier. Yeah. OGs, man. How to Rob. You like that one? Yeah. That's a good song. That got him in the industry. Many's like, yeah. That's the record. That comes on in a nightclub. It's like, yo. Oh my days. You know what I mean? Of course, that's the #1 street record. I don't know if you ever seen the story of when Buju Banton was on Drink Champs. He said the three hip hop artists that have performed in Jamaica and gunshots have gone off in the crowd. He said one was Biggie Smalls. Obviously, Biggie is born Jamaican, so the Jamaican crowd went crazy. Number two, he said DMX. And he said number three, though, he said the most gunshots that ever went off in Jamaica was when 50 did Many Men. A man had just, just licking it off in the sky. Many Men's just one of them. It's one of them records, isn't it? It's one of them records. But even nowadays, like as a hip hop fan, I don't know. I'm still listening to hip hop from 15, 20 years ago. When I get in the car, how much new school hip hop can I put on really? Like I'm still going, yep. Let me put my Mobb Deep on. Let me put my old school 50 on. Let me put DMX on or Nas or Tupac or Jay-Z or something. I'd love to. I wish YouTube actually allowed you to play music during streams. That's something that really annoys me. Because people go on Twitch and TikTok and they're playing music. You go on YouTube, you can't play no music. I wish that. Imagine doing this stream playing music in the background, man. It'd be unreal. But yeah, man, the draw is coming up after the break, people. We've worked hard for this draw, so at least give us a good draw. To be honest, the time's gone quick. Big up to Mr. Pancho. Big up from Greece, Curtis. Did you like Brighton striker Simas? He started from my neighbourhood club. I'll be honest, bro. I don't know much about him. He missed a sitter, didn't he, in the first half? He looked quite quick though. But fair play, fair play. Come from your neighbourhood club. What was your neighbourhood club in Greece? What was your neighbourhood club, man? Dre and Snoop. Yeah, listen, it's OG hip hop, innit? You know what I mean? It's OG hip hop, West Coast. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't want Newcastle away. I know we beat them this season, but I don't want that game because you're just creating a big game that's yeah, I don't want Newcastle away. I don't want Man City away either. Finally, right, they're back. Who's gonna do the draw? Who's gonna do the draw? 70% of Jamaica without power. Yeah, it's terrible. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Often it's the aftermath when what's left behind, you know. Yeah, Newcastle did knock us out. Yeah, and the travelling. Midweek game. Right, Arsenal are number 4, people. Arsenal are number 4. Do I put this picture up while we're... So you know who's in the draw? The last 8, guys. The last 8. I will, I'll get the banner ready. Let's see who gets who, people. Come on. Man City are 7. Chelsea are 8. Newcastle are 6. I didn't even see what Cardiff were. What were Cardiff? Cardiff are 2. Give us 2. Give us number 2. Jamie Redknapp and McAnuff for doing the draw. 4. Yes, we're at home. Give us Cardiff. Well done, Joby McAnuff. Come on. Cardiff are number 2. At home, I'll take anyone, but I'd rather not play City or Newcastle. Number 2, please. You scumbag, you Tottenham scum, aren't you, Jet? Palace. I'll take Palace at home, though. I'll take Palace at home. I think we beat Palace last year. Hey, I'll take that, by the way. I don't mind that. Arsenal play Crystal Palace. 2, this is Cardiff. Yeah, no. No. We don't want City or Chelsea to get them. We want them to play each other. Give them Brentford. That's City. Chelsea. Chelsea, you got lucky there, man. You got lucky there. Chelsea versus Cardiff. Man City at home. Oh, give them Newcastle at least. Give them Newcastle. I think Newcastle are 6. Give them Newcastle. What's that? No, that's Brentford, innit? Ah, City are going to roll them. Chelsea are going to beat Cardiff. Everyone's avoided each other, man. They want all the big teams in the semis. Give Chelsea an away game at least at Fulham. Who's that? That's Chelsea. Oh, Newcastle. Oh, Chelsea are out, yeah. Oh, Newcastle are at home. Everyone's going to get through. Everyone's going to get through, man. That's the worst draw. Newcastle, Fulham. Newcastle beat them. Chelsea go to Cardiff. Chelsea beat them. Man City are going to beat Brentford, and hopefully we'll beat Palace. You end up with a semi-final of Newcastle, Chelsea, Man City and Arsenal. And I think it's 2 legs as well. Who would we want out of that? You don't want City or New. Yeah, I'd rather play Chelsea. Yeah. Deal with Cole Palmer, you can beat him. Let me get the draw on the screen. What am I doing here, people? Wrong one. People saying we got the hardest draw. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, to be honest. Yeah, Chelsea going Cardiff, Man City. But yeah, we did. Brentford at home, Fulham at home is easier than Palace. The problem that we've got with Palace is that Palace are putting out full strength teams. So we might get a full strength Palace against... I don't think we can rotate the same way that we did tonight. 2 legs is the semi-final, right? So that means you're going to have 2 games against Chelsea, Man City or Newcastle. Palace aren't the holders. No, Newcastle are the holders. Palace won the FA Cup. There's the draw, people. The Nketiah Eze derby. Listen, we just beat Palace at home in the league. What I will say is we won't be able to rotate as much as we did tonight against Palace. That will be a harder game. We got the hardest draw, to be honest. Who did Liverpool draw? You know what? We'll end it there, people. Big up to you, tuned in, everyone who's stayed on till the end of the stream. Really appreciate the support. I'll have a match reaction out shortly. I'm just going to eat some dinner first. Hit the like button, subscribe, hype up the video, and I'll be back on stream.